Yo. 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 Yo, yo, yo. What's up, boys? How we doing? Merry Christmas Winter Wildcard season, baby. How you guys feeling? You pack any yet? We gotta wrap real quick. Hold on. Yo yo, yo yo. Oh. Hello, sir. Hello. How's it going, bro? Yo, yo, yo. Boys, we're going to do a fun thing today. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why is it giving me my own audio? Like the new grind? Dude, the new grind is insane. Look at this. I have 87 3 common gold player packs, 22 silver player packs, 41 small electrums, almost 600 small rare gold player packs, 74 small prime silver player packs we still have to get through, another 39 electrums, 38 premium mix, 10 of the daily 78 plus gold rare maxes, 10 gold player packs, 2 gold packs, 6 winter provisions, 79 prime golds that we're going to get to over 100 today. 2 small primes is still open, 5 prime electrums, 6 jumbo golds, 130 rare gold players packs. But you'll notice, there's nothing here for crafting upgrades, boys. You know why there's nothing here for crafting upgrades? We have 0 crafting upgrades done because this stream, am going to do 100 and then open 100 for you guys. The way we're going to do it is we're going to just absolutely grind the crap out of these. Just one after one after one. I have enough packs of other League SBC related stuff. I'm not just going to stick to off League right now. We're just going to sit on console so we don't get a Pale Tools ban when we go over there later to do League SBCs. We're just going to do the most recent golds, get a good mix of gold rares and gold commons, keep it with just, what is it? We need 2 gold rares, right? Keep it just 2 gold rares. We'll do newest. It'll be in batches of mainly gold commons if we've had a lot of gold commons, mixed in with some gold rares. Some might be more gold rares than gold commons. We'll try to balance it out, but we're literally just going to come in here and absolutely spam 100 of these. So if you guys do enjoy this today, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Once we craft 100 of these, we're going to open all 100. Now, after that, I haven't decided whether I want to save crafting upgrades for Team of the Year or if I want to just include them as part of the grind. I honestly think just having them as a way to get more gold rares will be a fun thing to keep our dupe storage from filling up. So I think we'll keep opening them. But what's your guys' plan? Accidentally opened an 82 times 10. You got the good pina? Hey, there you go, bro. You're set now. Cleaning out my club today, sending everything. Good to see it's not just me. Yeah. I mean, also, too, right now, you can just turn your brain off and do this. It'll be nice to kind of cleanse it a little bit and then go back and really see what we can still build up. Because truly, I'm touching basically nothing else. This is just some stuff I already have in my club. Man, if you're doing all 100 in this stream, I'm telling my wife I'm working late to watch the whole stream. Barker, it's probably going to take us, no joke. How long do you think it's going to take us to craft 100, boys? To open the 100 is going to be longer. This isn't going to take forever. But that's just the start of the grind. After that, we're going from making 100 of these, opening 100 of these. We're opening 40 runs of mixed leagues. We're going to do 25 to 50 premiums today as well. It's going to be an absolute grind fest. So, like, here's an example of I'm starting to run into more gold rares. I'm going to do one with more gold rares than needed to see if it keeps some room for gold commons. If it doesn't, now I'm going to start opening some of my gold common 3-player packs. Going back to the normal mix because on PC, Portugal, Belgium seem to be expensive for me. I think finding a balance between doing the mixed and premium together is honestly the best way to go about it. I enjoy the mix too much to give it up altogether. And I'm saving so many packs. I'm saving 2 of the 5 packs from the premium. It makes it very difficult to just do that alone. Had a good trading day. Flipped a few cards throughout the day. Went from 5.4 to 5.8 mil and during content. Bought Thunder Eusebio for 3 mil and sold for 3.5. Dude, what are you going to do with those coins, man? W. Buy more shadows and anchors? I won't rush them. I'll probably keep them for Team of the Year. Yeah, after we do this, we'll go back to a standard grind. I'm not going to do this all the time. I just wanted to give you guys some content at the start of this promo. That would be super fun to do in bulk. But then we'll go back to the standard looking grind. Alright. No more anchors and shadows? Why, man? You got to keep it going, bro. Now saying at 6.1 mil, 3K players in the club, looking healthy, just lazy to grind league SBCs. Dude, I'm telling you, setting up mix daily is very simple to do. My brain shut off. I'm so used to buying them. We were on pace last night to do over 75 in a 24-hour period if I would have kept it up. But then the Pale Tools bans came in and you know how that goes. But I can't submit mine. Any advice? I went to my phone and was able to do it, but when I come back to console, it's not letting me. I have the duos full. Are you SBC banned on console? You doing Dino? Yes, we're gonna craft Dino, boys. And speaking about crafting Dino, already got one team done. Even if you didn't use Pale Tools, I did SBC. There's SBC limits even on console. So if you're spamming nonstop SBCs in a short period of time, it is possible to get temporary SBC banned. It's a lot harder than Pale Tools to get it to happen, but it still happens. Yeah, I use PS4 and PS5 version. That's how I do it. I go back and forth between the two. Yeah, dude, she seems kind of cheap. Real question is, how is she in game? Where I put 83s, I have too many. I was hoping the Team of the Week SBC would have been an 83 rated instead of an 84. That's a little frustrating. But I would keep 83 League SBC cards and use them for League SBCs, even 84s. It's just going to make the grind so much easier. The difference of PC and console is insane. I was watching Nick 2018 a little bit earlier. It seemed like he had no issue whatsoever for doing League SBCs on PC. He was spamming the premium. Yeah, the markets are a bit different. SBC version is 450k in fodder. Her 88 is 540k. The other 250K. It's been a long grind today. Saving exactly a 101 packs, a mixture of the small rare and prime gold. Just to buy out the premium, make all the coins back. How do you go about saving packs? When do I do the premium leagues? I either make a bit of profit or break even. If you are new to our channel in terms of any sort of menu grind, or you guys haven't been around in a while to see our menu grinds, the pinned playlist in chat, it's also in the description, EAFC26 menu grind. Highly recommend you take a look at our videos in there. The newest grinds are in there. It goes from newest to oldest, so if you're looking for the most recent things, we have ones if you're trying to craft the Winter Wildcard crafting upgrades, if you're trying to do provisions each day, if you're trying to do the premium mix, if you're trying to do the mix league. We're going to make one this weekend for Pale Tools for crafting upgrade for mix league and for premium. We'll run through all the stuff with Pale Tools if you guys are using that. We have bronze pack method videos. Any grind you could ever want to do, we have videos to help you guys out. And we got more coming soon too. I personally, in particular for the premium, save the final pack and save the Prem La Liga. I usually do a mix of the mixed and the premium together. Restart the PS5 and now it works finally? There you go. Yeah, sometimes it might just be glitched or something weird. I got 800K. Do I do the normal or premium? I would do both, brother. Personally. Should I rip the common gold ×3 to send more crafting upgrades and the winter provisions? You might as well, right? What are you saving for the 3 common? It's 4 besides that. What other use do they have for you? League SBCs would be the other one. Guys, the main difference I would say with just doing the premium right now versus doing the mixed and the premium together is the mix is going to give you a lot of League SBC cards bonus for the premium that you no longer have to spend extra. And on top of that, it's going to give you a lot more golds to consistently make crafting upgrades. Whereas the premium, if you're saving the final pack, if you're saving the Prem La Liga, you're only getting 6 cards from the Bundesliga Serie A. Some of you are even saving that one. All you're going to be left with is a jumbo gold pack, which usually gives you like 6, 7, 8, sometimes like 9 to 10 gold commons if you're lucky. Besides that, you have the premium Electrum or Prime Electrum, where that's 12 players. I think it's 6 golds, 12 or 6 golds, 6 silvers, 6 rares maybe. 6, 7. It's back. Thunderstruck to Hernandez for my 82 × 10, but I have past and present Chelsea teams, so might not really use them. Yeah, do whatever works. I got my Sunderland squad, so not many players make the Sunderland squad. But yeah, right now I'm using my my stockpile of gold upgrades and common gold upgrades to or silver upgrades and my gold upgrades to give me more gold rares and gold commons for these and League SBCs. Alright, we're making good progress so far. If I had to guess, I'd say we're maybe closing in on 25-ish. So a quarter of the way through. And again, you can do this quicker on Pale Tools. The reason I don't want to do it on Pale Tools right now is because I want to make sure that we're saving as many SBC completions for League SBCs on Pale Tools. It's going to be so much easier. Play for Chelsea U10s. There you go. We're at 18. Okay. Yeah, so it'll take a little bit. It'll be worth it, though. We're saving the rewards we get from it, too. We're not opening those rewards. And again, what you're doing versus what I'm doing right now, if you guys are doing them slowly over time, save the League SBC cards. If you're confused on why I'm submitting League SBC cards, is we're so fully stocked and we're so into the grind that we can do basically all 100 without sacrificing really any of our other safe packs. And then we're going to be able to put so many League SBC cards back into the club. So, we're in a good spot to do this. But most of you probably are not in the position to do exactly what you're seeing right now. You can if you want. It's just going to make the grind even harder. Really trying to understand this grind because I really want to do it, but I just can't seem to see how you always have so many packs and still have so many players. What I guess my question to you would be is, what are you stuck on in general? Is it the idea of how any of the grind even works? Or like the scalability to it? How many are you doing personally? What does your grind look like? There's a lot of factors that go into this. Do you never get bored of the grinding? Do I ever get bored with chilling with the online homies? Ripping packs? Getting promo cards? Getting 5.5 mil Eusebio? Making endless coins from League SBCs while making endless packs and getting paid while doing so by YouTube? And getting ready for one of the best promos of the year, which is currently out right now, and then the best promo of the year, team of the year that we're saving for? Nope. All perspective, homie. All perspective. If I was just doing it to do it, yeah, it might get boring. And if I do like 100 a day, there might be times in that where it's like, okay, this is getting a little repetitive. But if you switch from thing to thing, or have a reason why you're doing it, it's just part of the job, man. How much do you get from YouTube? $10 billion a year. That's what we're currently on right now. I think people don't realize how much you actually grind, therefore get a bit confused on how profitable it is for you. And the crazy thing is I very rarely trade anymore. In the past, you could make a case where it's like, okay, the only reason he's able to maybe get most of his coins back is he's secretly trading in the background, or he's secretly doing some like insane method. Not really. Like, the whole point of our mixed league grind was to document step by step on live stream and on video of like, hey, this is what buying out in bulk looks like. I'm going to buy out 10 runs right now and show you 10 runs. I'm going to show you where the value comes from. I'm going to show you the coins back. I'm going to show you the recyclability. I'm going to show you the upgrades you can make. I'm going to show you the things that you're going to save that are going to give you coins and packs and fodder later to put into other stuff. I personally feel it's at the point where if people truly don't see it as a thing that works, they're just not looking at it close enough. Like, if people are new to the grind in general, it's understandable, but once you kind of like either come by a stream and see it in action, or you watch our step-by-step tutorial videos and start doing it yourself to see like, oh, so he's spending 150 per card on bid here. He's spending X amount of coins here. Oh, those tradable packs really are giving him most of the coins back. And he's getting more tradables and untradables that he's putting back in. So it's cheaper the next time through. Oh, he's doing this for like 25 to 50 runs as well. So he's going to occasionally get an inform. He might occasionally get a promo card. He's going to actually build the premium while he's doing the mix. He's going to build like 10 premiums in this process. He's also going to build another 20 mix from this process with barely spending any more. So even though he bought out maybe 50 runs, he probably did closer to 100 League SBC runs. All the off-league upgrades that he made in the process, the marquee matchups, the daily SBCs, all that stuff along the way. Just more and more bonus. Lazy listen 100 team of the weeks at a time while doing the League SBCs, which helps a lot. I'm starting to sell my team of the week. So you guys are going to see my coins start going up like crazy once these eventually sell. And we have a lot to sell. I should get them all listed as well. Let's do that as we're grinding. Let's list a few more. Not everything right now, but we'll do some. Good evening, guys. What's up, buddy? How are we doing today? She got 87 Ruley from the grind. W, man. Trying to do like 20 plus runs, so I buy all the players, but I don't know, can't seem to get it to come together. So after you buy the players to do 20 runs, what does that look like for you after that then? What do you normally do? What are like your next steps? How many runs have you done so far for the premium? Less than 100. We gotta up the numbers, and we're gonna after this crafting project. We're gonna get to the point where we're spamming the premium a crap ton. We just got to do this first. See, and if I do too many gold rare or 3-player gold common packs, the issue I'm going to have is I have no gold rares on the bench. So it kind of goes both ways. Joe Bumbo, what's up, buddy? Did 12 runs already on my account and I'm in profit. It's really crazy. Mixed or premium mix? I need to stock up on Team of the Weeks. They will go to 20K in like 20 days. Yeah. And like that's the issue I have right now is debating whether or not to start selling at 15K plus or wait till they're even higher. But my philosophy is just having more coins and putting more coins into League SBCs. I just want to start getting it as liquid as possible and trying even bigger experiments, especially with the premium mix. If we can try a huge experiment like we did with the mix, like 75 in a day, that would be wild. What packs are you still saving for Team of the Year 2? There's too much choice. We're trying to decide the exact specifics. Our League SBC is saving the exact same packs. So the Prime Gold at the end of the premium, the smaller gold players pack from the Prem La Liga, final pack in the mix, which is the same pack, and then we're saving like objective rewards and stuff like that. Are what I'll call them mid saves. We build up a bunch of 3-player gold common packs, gold upgrades, and crafting upgrades. I think all 3 of those are going to be tools to make more League SBCs than things we actually save for Team of the Year. So, like, I have 130 gold upgrades. We'll probably start opening this week as well. We'll make more crafting upgrades out of those. We're doing 100 right now just to have 100 to open in a row for you guys and see what we get. But after that, we'll just slowly craft these with off leagues. Packed a tradable Cruyff. More fuel for the league run. Let's go. Dude, I really want to, as much as like I'm still making coins while doing all this, I really want to get to the point where I'm losing coins. Because that means I'm grinding even harder. Like, I need to get to the point where I'm taking so many shortcuts, my coins start going down. Especially before Team of the Year. I want as many packs by Team of the Year as we can. We need to start shifting to a longer stream schedule. Today's probably going to be a bit longer. By a bit longer, instead of like an hour or two, it's probably going to be 3, 4, 5 hours maybe. All I got later tonight is working out and recording a few videos, which we'll probably record a few on stream. We got 60 winter wildcard crafting done so far. Nice. How about you guys? What are you guys saving for Team of the Year versus what you're opening? And thank you for the sub, whoever just subscribed. Appreciate it. I didn't see what name popped up. I don't know why, but your stream is always so bugged for me. Always keeps hanging at some point and just sets me back so behind. I can't even hear your answers to my questions. Is it like a Wi-Fi issue on your end, maybe? Because I know for me, if I watch streams on mobile, it's hard for me to keep up to date. It'll always like lag behind, especially if it's on and off the Wi-Fi, connecting to 5G, going back and forth. I just got rid of a gold rare. Why did I do that? Versus like when I watch on my PC, it's usually not delayed at all and perfectly fine. Is it really worth buying Liga Portugal players for 700 each? It depends on the exact grind you're doing. There's a case where it makes perfect sense to do that. And not only at that price, I'd argue even a little bit higher. Especially if you're doing in huge bulk. But if you're grinding the way I would personally recommend, not only are you spending nowhere near that, you're getting so many tradable and untradable along the way in the grind. That it becomes a mere fraction of it. Open the Jumbo and Prime Electrum and save the rest for Team of the Year on the Premium League SBC. I'm opening the Bundesliga Serie A one. I'm not saving that personally. Don't buy now. Mass bid to save money. Yep, mass bid over buy nows for sure when it comes to the premium. I wouldn't necessarily treat it the same way that we treat the mix with the 150 bid versus the 200 buy now, because those are drastically different prices that we're working with, obviously. If you have more coins and you want to do things faster and risk more coins, or you're going to make it up in some other way, and in bulk you want to do buy nows, go for it. Like, I know people who will do buy nows, get almost every single bronze and silver Portuguese League and Belgian Pro League card, and then from that they'll transition to spamming like bronze upgrades, and they'll get a bunch of dupes quickly. The same way we used to recommend our BPM after club stocking the mixed, and then you'd get all the Saudi and Romanian dupes right away. Same kind of logic there. That works as well. Then obviously all the untradables you're getting too. Welcome, guys. If you're just getting here, we are making, with everything in our club, 100 winter crafting upgrades, opening 100 winter crafting upgrades, and then we're spamming close to 100 League SBC runs today. We have about 40 mix to go through. We're going to craft that into another probably 20 to 30 mix. We're going to spam a crap ton of premiums as well. So the League SBC cards you see me putting in now is only an issue if we don't have more cards and more packs we're opening, but we got plenty. What's up, buddy? All right, what are we at right now? I was using the provisions to restock my club, but ran out of high-rated Prem La Liga cards to get the rating, so I'll save half of them for Team of the Year. Aren't 84s like 900 coins? Just buy like an 84 and keep going. Premium one is so nice to do now with the 3 per team limit and no libs. Yeah, it's super nice. Anyone using our silver rare filter on the Pro League? How's that been going today? It was cooking the other day. I bet a gold filter would be nice as well. We're going to try to go all in on the premium and see how much I make back starting now. I'm at 775K. Good luck, buddy. That's a great point, and that's why you're the professional here. Well, it's like, that's the sort of thing you got to think about, right? If you're stopping a grind altogether or taking a break until maybe the next day because you're short on a few cards or you're running out of something, work backwards from the problem and figure out a solution to it. So, like your case, if you're running low on high-rated cards, but you're making a lot of coins on the Jumbo Gold and the Prime Electrum or Premium Electrum, whichever one it is, I would say, like, hey, the cards I'm selling here, if I quick sell or sell a few of these golds to the market, I can buy a 84 rated card. Or better yet, if you really want advice if you're going in bulk, might not be a bad idea to sit there and mass bid on 84s and maybe some 83s. But if 84s are like under 900 coins you can win them for, I don't know what the lowest you can bid on those are. I would just stock some in your club before each run. That way you have them and you can constantly pull from them. But you're going to constantly be making crafting upgrades. You'll get stuff from that. You'll constantly be doing other League SBCs. You'll be getting stuff from that. And I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on the mixed. If the mixed isn't a part of your grind, I highly encourage you guys to do so. Especially if we get player picks on Monday. If we get like another 78 plus player pick mixed in with the mixed league grind, the premium mixed grind, and the crafting upgrade grind, it's going to be cooking. Would you recommend doing the League SBCs in bulk, then open, or craft and open as you go? I think by the sheer nature of bulk, that would imply that you're not opening the packs. Otherwise, I wouldn't consider that bulk. If you're doing a run and then opening the packs, that's like you're doing one run. For you to really benefit from the bulk, what I mean by bulk, if you guys are new to it too, bulk is to do many runs together to save as much time as possible and get as many runs done. If you're going from one thing to another thing, to another thing, to another thing, your attention's in 5 different places, it's going to be way slower and take way longer to get to your end goal. So if your goal is to do 10 runs before you open packs to do it in bulk, start buying out enough for 10 per run. If you need 30 golds for the MLS, get those golds. If you need 90 silver rares, or you wouldn't, it was not 3 golds, you need 2. If you need 20 golds, go get 20 golds. 90 silver rares, I'd start thinking about it that way when you're doing your mass bidding or buy nows. But the more you do, I don't count at that point. I go to Pale Tools and I basically go until my whole screen's grayed, where I have basically every Pro League card, or not Pro League, I have every Saudi League, Romanian League card, every League 2, every La Liga Hypermotion, Bundesliga 2, Serie B, MLS. Championship I don't do as much. Is there a way to get good templates or Pale Tools, or do I always need to copy them? No offense. We have a previous Pale Tools video. We're going to make a new one this weekend for the new updated League SBCs. If you want to watch our old one in the grind playlist to get an idea, go for it. Hot take. I don't think it's even a hot take. I'm just going to say it how it is. If you guys are using Pale Tools and you're new to a League SBC grind, I think you're taking too big of a shortcut and you need to learn how to League SBC grind first and then use Pale Tools. Because I think the answer to that question is it should be super easy for you to understand what's needed for solutions to a Pale Tools if you know how to do League SBCs. Because think about it. It's like if you're doing already 10 plus runs a day of a League SBC, you should know what you run low on. You should know what you're constantly having to restock. You should know which things are going to be the more expensive things. Which things you might want to bid, which things you might want to buy now. If you don't already know all those things as a baseline, a template's not going to help you. A template's going to help you pull cards that are existing in your club. But if you never have those cards in your club, it's never going to matter in the first place. Does that make sense? So, like, in a way, yes, you can always look to others for templates that might run a little bit more smoothly than yours. But I would highly encourage you to try to make your own templates. Because what that does is when you make a template, it makes you understand how you're completing the SBC. And the more knowledge you have with that, the less you have to search out for it. Like, our channel is a perfect example. If you guys need to watch every menu grind video and learn how we're menu grinding and continue to menu grind, that's awesome. But honestly, at a certain point, you guys should probably want to just look at my channel as a way to like, oh, I wonder what Mumbo's up to, but I have my own grind, or I know how to grind well enough where I don't necessarily need to watch content teaching me anymore. There might be a thing that I'm doing a little bit different that might be more beneficial if I switch it up a little bit. But in general, my goal, the way I make videos and do live streams, is you get you guys to understand, like, hey, you have the ability to do this all your own. At some point, you're all going to graduate and not need us anymore. But you come back for the chill community, watching us spam packs like an absolute degenerate. But it's all about the kind of level people are on. Some people are newer. Some people have been here for ages. Some people grind the menus a lot. Some people only have a few hours a week. So it really does depend. Before I sacrifice my bank, how do I get gold rares for like the Prem La Liga, the cheap or easiest? Have you watched any of our menu grind videos, Handsome? Because I feel like that already answers like half the questions you asked already. Well, I'm softened on the console account. Time to switch back to PC. You've watched all of them? Okay, so what specific grind are you doing that is making you short on those? Are you just doing the premium and nothing else? And saving packs for Team of the Year? I need to know specifics to help you kind of adjust accordingly. What method can you do to make some coins quick? I would take a look at our grind playlist towards the end of our new premium mix video. We go over an insane filter to make endless coins on the Pro League section. Very easy. You can snipe, you can bid. It's very reminiscent of Silver Lib method from FIFA 22, where we made over 10 million coins and would usually make 250k to 500k a day. I'm so lost, GG. You're not lost, buddy. You just, I think, are overthinking stuff. Or you're getting too into just one thing. Like, the question I'd ask isn't how should you buy more golds or get the golds. My question would be what's causing you to run out in the first place. $100K into the premium or mixed, which is best? I would do both alongside each other personally. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic, buddy. Yes, I know how to grind. I've been doing it for years now, but when a new version of Pale Tools comes, my templates... Oh! No. Gotcha. So what you're doing wrong is you're not making a template, it sounds like. What you're doing is you're putting things into an SBC that's set to expire, and then you're having to re-put everything in by hand. You need to make actual templates of them, so that when they go away and they come back, if you have a named template with, even if it's the exact same SBC, you can just put that named template right back into the SBC that's out. And you'll have to do nothing else. Or, like in the case of like the Lib and Sud got replaced with the Pro League, Portuguese League, all I really did personally as like a quick fix was I switched the name of my Lib and Sud to the Pro League, Liga NOS, Liga Portugal League. And switch those in there. That was the only change I did. And then I added that template back to each SBC. Also, too, if you guys randomly have your Pale Tools no longer really work in terms of League SBCs, crafting upgrades, dailies, if it seems like it's putting in random cards or it's not listening to you, I found that if you are 5 to 10 updates behind Pale Tools, usually it will stop working. And the solution is to go to the newest version of Pale Tools. Bawama, does that make sense, buddy, what I said? Are you actually making templates, or are you clicking into an SBC that's out? Like, are you making a template, or are you going, here's a crafting upgrade, let me click into the SBC, and then you're going to edit in here, and then you're putting everything in by hand, then saving, and then when that goes away in however many days, it disappears forever. You should be outside of all the SBCs together, looking at the top of the page and going to your templates, editing or adding a template and creating templates outside of the SBCs, then adding that existing template to the existing SBC. And we can show you that later when we're on Pale Tools, but we won't be on Pale Tools for a bit still. I'm in every stream for as long as I can, but I don't know. I'm almost giving up. I don't think you answered my question, buddy. We're one step away from helping you, brother. You just need to voice what you're running into. You said you're running out of, what, high-end golds for Prem and La Liga? What are you specifically grinding? Are you just doing the premium? You need to lay out what your grind looks like. You got a Craftinho? Yep, we already got the most expensive team done with basically our dupe storage, which was nice. You know what cards you've been putting into the crafting upgrade? Non-league SBC cards? I will be sticking to basically just non-league SBC cards and dupe storage after our 100 experiment. Right now, as a quick, like, thank you to you guys and a quick, like, big pack opening, we're making 100 right off the rip with just the golds we have in our club. And the 3 common player packs and some gold upgrades that we have. Getting these down to make these out for y'all. But then I'll be going back to League SBCs and then off leagues and dupe storage. Yeah, if you guys want to see the ways, I'd recommend you guys to grind the crafting upgrades while you do League SBCs and stuff. Making sure you never have a full dupe storage. Everything's moving. That video is a newer video in the grind playlist. Already completed Ezek? I'm sorry, buddy. Does he score goals for you, or is he like his IRL? Found it. Thank you. This will help so much. No problem, buddy. Yeah, I can see why that would be upsetting. That's one of the biggest updates to Pale Tools that's made it really nice. Is like, regardless of if a new version of Pale Tools comes out, if you have the template, it's fine. But if the SBC expires and comes back the same exact thing, or very similar, you can just then put that template back into the existing one. So not even League SBCs. I'll do that with like crafting upgrades. I'll do that with player picks. I'll just name something like player pick. And I'll put like, for example, for the crafting upgrade, I'll put crafting upgrade. If I want to name it the winter crafting upgrade, I can. I'll put 2 rares, 5 gold commons, untradables, use non-top leagues, low to high, lowest quick sell value, however you want to do it, you can set it up that way. Use dupe storage first. Love the new vid. Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Hope all is well. I'm low-key lost like him. No worries, guys. If you guys are lost at any part of the grind, 2 things. If you haven't seen like a grind video and that's why you're lost, we have the resources in chat. It's the pinned playlist. It's in the description too. But if you're in the process of watching a video or watching the stream and there's a specific step or thing specific to your account that you're stuck on, I want to help you guys, but I need you to give me a little bit more information. Like the issue we're running into right now with Hanson in chat is he's lost. He's saying he's running low on high-end Prem and La Liga, so I said to him he should just buy like a 84 for 900 if he can, if he has additional coins that he has just laying around to help him continue the grind. But he's not telling me what's causing him to run low on it. Is he just doing the premium? Is he doing the mixed as well? Is he doing crafting upgrades? I need to know specifically what he's grinding and what his packs look like. Is he saving packs for Team of the Year? Because if you're running low on stuff and you're saving packs for Team of the Year, that's a little different of a scenario. If you're opening everything, you should really never run low, ever. But if you're saving packs like us, there are some areas where you will get yourself in trouble if you're not doing multiple things. You do like the 85 plus picks, nothing else that takes rares? Okay, so if you're only doing the 85 plus picks and the premium, I'd highly recommend you get on our mixed grind, not to replace the premium, but to make the premium even easier. If you haven't watched our mixed video on how to start the basics of the mixed grind, watch that and then scale your way up. I think you could easily get to the point, not you specifically, but people in general, where you're doing 5 to 10 runs of the mix a day, while you're doing 10 plus runs of the premium. Watch your vids earlier. I'm still confused. I did 1 run of the premium. I'm not sure where to go from here. I keep the players to do it, but I'm unsure how to repeat it over and over. Okay, so are you just doing the premium? Because if you're just doing the premium, are you also saving packs for Team of the Year? If you're doing Team of the Year pack saving and you're saving 2 or 3 of the packs and you're not doing any other menu grind, you are going to run out of stuff. or you're going to have to spend more time on the Pro League bid and flipping to make liquid coins to buy out other stuff, just simply because you're not opening enough things. But that's where I would encourage you guys to include the mix grind in. The mix and the crafting upgrade are going to give you so many more cards to consistently recycle back in. And our experiment showed we could put millions of coins in and get all those coins back, if not even profit from it long term. And that's while saving packs. You think it's better to grind just the premium than just the mix? No, you should be doing both. I recommend everyone to be doing both. Whether you want to do minimum amount of mix today versus the maximum amount of premiums, you're going to find the balance that works best for you. But if you're doing zero mixed at all, and you're doing all premium and you're saving packs, you will constantly eat your own supply unless you're buying stuff out, or unless you're making a crazy pack pull and that liquid coins you're getting from that is paying for it. Your coins will continue to go down and your fodder will continue to go down. You got to think about it from the perspective of numbers too. How many cards, doesn't matter if it's a bronze, silver, gold, what you're getting back, what you're putting in. Do the math on what you're submitting, the number of players and the amount of players you're getting back. Let's do the math real quick. If you're doing the premium mix, you're putting in 11 players in each section. So you're submitting 44 players, right? 44 players. Jumbo gold, this will usually get you around, what, 8 to 10 players, would you guys say? And a lot of value there. This one's 12 players. This is 6 players. This is 6 players. So if you guys are saving these 2 packs and the final pack, you're putting in 22 cards here. You're getting nothing back. So you're eating 22 cards, getting 0 back there. You're saving the bonus 12 cards from the prime gold. You're getting nothing back there. You're submitting 44 cards, and at best, you're maybe getting 22 back. So the amount of players in your club will just progressively get lower and lower. Daily bronze, daily silver, daily golds, crafting upgrades with the off leagues, things like that can help you build a little bit more. But most of you guys will be using strictly liquid coins if you're just doing the premium and saving packs. That's just the reality. If you start opening this pack instead of saving it, you get another bonus 6 mix of rares and commons, all golds, which can be nice. But that's just the reality of the situation. Versus if you're doing the mix, what are you doing in the mix? Super cheap all the way through. You're getting a pack that gives you 6 players back here, 6 players back here. You're getting 12 players here. You're getting 12 players here. And then the bonus at the end, you're getting another 6, which we saved that one. But everything's so cheap, and the liquid coins that you're getting back are from other League SBC cards, dupes of other League SBC cards, informs along the way. You're making untradables into more tradable packs with marquee matchups and other things. There's a million stuff along the way of the grind. And on top of that, you're also getting, what, 85s? You can put the 85s into the provisions and start doing your provisions every single day if you want. Or, better yet, if you want to skip that step altogether, if you have some coins, you could just bid on 85s and probably 86s if they're the same price. Buy out the provisions that way. Or at least with the coins you're making from the Jumbo Gold Pack section, buy out a provision to give you more cards. Yeah, the templates will save you so much time. Pale Tools in general is just a time saver more than anything. I don't want to save for Team of the Year, just want to complete SBCs. Should I do both premium and mix back to back? You should include both in your grind, yes. Trying to understand how I can do multiple league upgrades both while saving packs for Team of the Year without spending too many coins. I have 2.5 mil. I complete all dailies. That is the perfect situation to be in, buddy, because we have less coins than you, Liquid, and we've saved over 1,000 packs already with this grind while doing both and craftings and other stuff. And we're nowhere near getting close to running out. We're in profit right now, technically. So I would do a mix of the mixed premium off leagues into craftings. I would work on your ability to scale the mix if you're not familiar with how to scale it. That would be the grind I would focus on. That's going to make everything else easier. Everyone like the stream for the help? Hey, yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button. We got 54 people in here. Holy cow, I didn't even realize that. See, what's up, buddy? What's the content today? Not as much as yesterday, but obviously the new promo happened. Dino SBC. New Evos. Everyone got a new Evo slot if you pre-ordered the game or whatever, or something about playing the game at a certain point. I can't remember which one it was. You now have 3 instead of 2. I low-key enjoy doing the mix. It's cheaper and it cycles back into itself while getting stuff for the premium, and on top of that, you occasionally pack something crazy. Yeah, I honestly, hot take, as much fun as it is for a lot of people to grind the premium right now, I still love the mix. I know it's probably just my being used to it because we grinded it so much already, but truly it sets such a good foundation to do the premium consistently, and now the crafting upgrades. What's up, Mubba? What's up, buddy? How you doing, brother? I think the mix is just easier to spam. True. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's probably the most important thing, right? Whether you're saving packs or you're not saving packs, if you can spam, that's what's going to get you pulls in the long run. Like, we got Eusebio on one of the worst packs you could get him in. We still got a 5.5 mil card untradeable. Alright, I think we're about halfway there, boys. I'm on 200 packs right now, but I don't know if I should open the Prime Electrums or not. I would personally. If you guys are saving any tradable packs and you're in a situation where you're trying to save them for Team of the Year, but you're low on coins, that's the easiest thing to change to get you more coins back in the short term. Can't even do the upgrades because every card I get goes back into the leagues. I'm so overwhelmed. Is it because you're only doing the premium? Because if you're doing the mix as well, that shouldn't be the case whatsoever. Or, hear me out. If you're just trying to get to 100 for the objectives and you really don't care about doing the craft and upgrade fast after that, I would recommend doing what we're doing. Just do the mix grind. Have a bunch of packs you can make off the mix and everything goes into the crafting upgrade. All your premium league cards untradeable. Treat those short term as just a way to get these done and then recover after that. Like, the reason we're doing this is because we have so many packs. I'm not touching any of my big save packs. I'll still have provisions to put back in. I have 10 dailies to put back in. I have still close to 100 3-player packs. I have 130 plus gold upgrades still. We have these 100 plus crafting upgrades I'm going to have. All to go back into League SBCs. How are you doing the crafting with the premium because you don't get many non-League SBC cards? What I just said is exactly the reason what we're doing. If you heard that. If not, rewind like 2 seconds. That is 100% right about the spam. Almost every card you pack is useful for something, meaning I don't get bored spamming it. Well, let's ask this. Yes or no's in chat. If there was a Team of the Year that was a base bronze, would a decent chunk of you guys be spamming BPM more than you ever did before, trying to pack a Team of the Year from a bronze pack? Yes or no? How are you grinding out the mixed one? Like, tradable packs are only giving back a fraction of the coins I need to spend buying the team. If you haven't watched any of our mixed videos where we've scaled it up to 75 a day and showed you the experiment where we've actually made pure profit from it without packing anything insane, I highly encourage you to understand our grind through that video. If you have watched it and you've watched the live streams, I think you'd have a different view of the mix. That's probably the thing stopping you right now from scaling it. Yes, 100%. Yes, of course. Okay, the reason I bring that up is because the mindset becomes, I can get a card in here, therefore I'm going to do it. Even if the odds are extremely low, a lot of you guys would spam BPM if it meant you could get a card that you really want or something that's deemed to have value. You should view the mixed League SBCs, crafting upgrades, player picks, any sort of pack the same way. It should not be because it has a X guaranteed rating, I'm going to save or I'm going to focus on this. It should be, does it have the ability to get me something crazy? If so, can I grind it and spam it like crazy? Okay. If that's the case, how can I maximize the amount of chances I basically have at this lottery? And that's where the mixed is perfect. In every aspect. Because the mix not only gives you the mix, gives you the mix into the mix, it gives you mix into the premium, gives you mix into the crafting upgrade, it gives you mix into provisions, gives you mixed into potentially team of the years down the line, gives you mixed into promo cards. And you guys are going to see that once we're done with this. I almost guarantee you, if I don't pack a... Ooh, should I say it? Nah, we're guaranteed to get a winner. If I don't get a winner wild card from this grind, and all we're doing is the mix and crafting upgrades so far, I'm very convinced I'm gonna get a winter wild card from one of the crappy mix packs. And we'll make it up. If I don't get a winter wild card this weekend from a crap mix pack, it could be any of them, because we're saving the final one, so the other 4. Tradable, untradeable. I'll owe you guys like a 12-hour stream, a bunch of like 3, 4, 5-hour ones instead of 2 to 3. We're going to do that anyways. We have to spend more time streaming to get to where we want to for this project, but we'll up the hours even more. That's how confident I am with it. Depends on the price of that team here. It was only like 100K, but I need to open over 1,000 packs. I don't think it's worth it. Yes, I enjoy BPMing where there's an inform. Yeah, I know a lot of us are that way with informs. True. Chad, if you're struggling to understand the grind, a talented, honest, and the community put together an easy to read. Yeah, guys, there's a 737-page PDF file that summarizes the broad concepts in short form. I still can't believe that's real. I thought we went crazy on the grind, and then someone in our community is like, you know what? Actually, Mumbo, read this. Almost 1,000-page grind, straightforward tutorial. We're also going to make Excel spreadsheets that update in real time, that you can pull data from Pale Tools, and then let you know what you have, what you don't have, how many runs you can do, what you can do into what, likelihoods, probabilities. What's the grind? Do I just buy the cards I need to complete, then I open all the packs and I put the commons into non-links for the crafty and the 2 rares? C-Barbs, are you talking about the Mixed League grind? How am I doing the Mixed League grind? When are you starting to open your packs? When I have 100 crafting upgrades. And I think we're a little over halfway there. Premium mix. I would watch our premium mix video if you haven't already. We give step-by-step tutorials on how I recommend doing it and how I'm going to be doing it once we're to it. We're not there right now. Should have wrote my college thesis on this stuff. Okay, I'm pasting the breakdown here. Read it if you want. Dude, it's going to be a novel. It's true, I think 3 years ago I packed in the year Modric, Benzema, and Militao. Modric out of his 75 PP, Militao out of his 78 plus times 2 pack. It gets wild, boys. Alright, I need more commons again. Know when during Team of the Year? I don't know what you're asking. Know when during the year, Team of the Year? Question mark? Like, will the longer streams be during Team of the Year? They'll be leading up and during, if that's what you're asking. Alright, we're at 60. I need 40 more, boys. You reckon 100 upgrades will be enough to complete Dino? 100 crafting upgrades? No. Work backwards. What are the ratings you need? What is the average rating you need for each squad's rating? Then work towards the amount of cards that would be and how many you'd have to pack from 100. So that'd be 300 total cards. You need 300 total cards from crafting upgrades as your pool. From that, how many, probably what, 84s, 85s, 86s, 87s, 88s, 89s, and 90s would you need to pack out of 300 potential cards that are 78 plus minimum to fully complete it? You'll probably get a decent amount of walkouts. You'll get some promo cards. You'll get a lot of 83s, 84s, 85s. And you can scale those things where if you're getting a lot of dupes on the low end stuff, you can put those into 85 plus player picks, right? And get high rated fodder that way. So indirectly, it'll help. But I wouldn't put a number on it. Love this grind. It's so peak. What I'm loving about this grind more than anything is you have a lot of people who haven't grinded the menus up until this point, or they're finally starting to see why it might be worth it. And what they're not even realizing is the grind was good before this, the way we recommend it. Now it's going to be even more peak, even more better. Even better, not more better. That's improper grammar. Yeah, it's only going to be easier now. Here in chat, how are you doing? How about them League SBCs? It's crazy out here, brother. How you doing, Carlos? I checked his requirements way more than I thought. Yeah, a little bit more expensive. Few high-rated teams. But, just to give you perspective, we basically got the 89 team done with our dupe storage for Dino. We had a lot of high-rated dupes, and then we had some stuff in our club just laying around that we're able to finish from just our League SBC grind. Yo, Bubba, my dupe storage is full of 83s and 84s. What have you been doing with them? If they're League SBC 83s and 84s, I'd put them right back into League SBCs, brother. Use even lower rated cards then if you can get away with Bundesliga, Serie A, bronze and silvers. Same with some La Liga and Prem ones. That's going to be huge. Same with League One, Eredivisie. That'll clear some. If you have daily SBCs you haven't done, like if you have any 85s laying around, put those into the provisions. Like you can work your way up. Would you say Dino's worth it? For it being Dino, his body will probably feel amazing. Pause. The card in and of itself probably won't be worth the price tag. It's probably going to be a little bit more expensive than the card's worth now. But I have a feeling they'll allow you to evo him to something greater later. They'll have a plan for it. Yeah. Regardless of the stats, though, Dino's Dino. You could give me a bronze Dino. For me personally, I would go crazy with him, but that would require me to actually play the game. Which I don't think would happen either way. Can you paste the PDF guide in chat? It's not going to allow you to. YouTube's going to block it before it ever gets the chance. All right, boys. Should we hop to... Nah, we'll continue strong. We'll hop to Pale Tools for League SBCs. I don't want to get SBC banned on there before League SBCs. You've wrote a breakdown. Can you paste it? A breakdown of the grind you're currently doing? Yeah, if it's like a paragraph and I can read the paragraph and it doesn't block it, sure, yeah. When are you starting to open packs for Team of the Year? I will always open packs before Team of the Year. I'm going to continue doing the same thing I'm doing now during the partial Team of the Year. The only difference is going to be when partial Team of the Year starts. If we get league specifics by then, we'll start building out league specifics with the lower end packs that you already see me grinding. But we won't touch any of the like final league SBC packs and stuff like that until everything's in packs. So we'll nonstop be opening packs, player picks, and stuff during the initial stages of partial team of the year. There will always be content, and there will always be a grind in motion. You just won't see the huge back end until later on. Did you all do the crazy 5K pack in the store? Wait, there's a crazy 5K pack? Where? Does the price of completing League SBCs change much during the team of the year? Yes and no. I can explain that in a second. Let me look for quote-unquote crazy 5K pack. 84 to 85s. Ooh. And we got a 30 coin pack. Let's do these right now. Sorry for all the text. You're good. I'll read those in a second. Let me finish opening these first. And then we'll go through and look at that. I see them, though. Okay. Yeah, if you guys want free fodder, or essentially free, this will help build provisions. Ooh! Promo card! Wait! Yo! Let's go! W, man! That's sick. Okay, I'm going for a full explanation. I was watching your videos and streams for like a week, trying to understand how to grind worked. I did 25 runs in the mix and saved the small packs, still holding. Then the new premium came, and everybody was saying that it was going to be better. So now I'm doing that, but I'm so out of rares from the 75 to 82, and it might be from completing the 85 plus pick daily. I've now completed around 10 premiums. I don't really know why I'm so overreacting, since I kind of know why I'm low on cards, but I just don't get how you always have so many players plus packs. So my question altogether is that, do you get all of your players and packs because you're doing it on a much bigger scale and want to save packs for Team of the Year? So I'm glad you worded that the way you worded it. I'm gonna word it a little different and let me know if this is accurate. Hey Mumbo, I was doing the grind you recommended and it was working. I then changed from the grind you recommended to grinding the way everyone else is, or the way I wanted to, and gave up on the complete grind. I noticed I was getting low in areas, but I thought it would fix itself. I'm now super low. What do I need to do? That would be the way I would word it. Which is very easy to fix. Get back on the mix. Get back on the mix. Get back on the mix. Scale the mix. I'm telling you, if you can do the mix 10 to 15 times a day, getting to 25 doesn't feel any harder. It's like working a muscle, right? If it's your first time at the gym, first time doing an exercise, the weight might feel heavy. But the more you get used to that weight, the more time under tension, you grow the muscle. You break it down, you build it back up, you get good sleep, good amount of protein. In this case, good amount of bidding, good amount of buy nows, good amount of pale tools if you want to include BPM in that mix. That's going to help you make the premiums even easier. And what you're going to do is subconsciously in your head, you're going to notice those little things. You're going to be like, huh, a lot of those cards I was low on, I'm now getting through the mixed and the crafting upgrades. But I'm also noticing there's like a min-max. Maybe with the dailies, I can do like 3 to 4 runs of the premium a day where it makes sense, where my liquid coins are going up, I'm getting a good amount of packs made, but then I'm running lower on cards. But I notice if I start going back to the mix, and that's working well, and I'm building up these other things, it makes up that difference while also building more mixes. Maybe I should keep this mixed and premium grind together and find that like happy middle ground. That would be the solution in my head. How's your SBC storage so free? Mine has been 100 all week. What's in your SBC storage right now? You got mine on from your 30 coin pack? No, the reason I reworded it is because I appreciate you asking and bringing it up, because I feel like that's what a lot of people do. People have an idea how to grind. They think they can change it and not necessarily make it better, but they want to just apply it to other areas, thinking it's going to be an easy switch. But in reality, it's not as easy as maybe Twitter accounts make it sound. The reason we say things are easy is because we try to keep it as simple as possible. I'm not guaranteeing you like 100 premium runs a day. I'm not telling you to necessarily buy out everything. You can do things to scale up the speed, which costs a little bit more coins. But if you're including the mixed in it and you're doing the crafting upgrades and other stuff too, you're in a good spot. So I'll just focus on, for you, my homework for you, find a middle ground. I'm not saying give up on the premium and only do the mix. Find what that middle ground is for you. And I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the amount of times you're going to be able to complete the premium a day when you're buying occasionally 83s and 84s with your liquid coins you're getting, the crafting upgrades that you're making, the stuff you'll get out of there. Now the more provisions you'll be getting on a day-to-day basis, it'll all be easier. Do you know how to stop that SBC glitch that kicks you out? And do I have to do BPM? The SBC glitch that kicks you out, where sometimes, like, as you're completing SBC, it, like, takes forever to load and then kicks you? No, EA is just stupid. And do you have to do BPM? You can use BPM in our guides. Our guides tell you how to use BPM. We have a very long-term method with BPM where it guarantees you coins and endless fodder in packs if you want to take it long-term. Most people don't, though. So if you do want to use BPM, I highly recommend it for portions of grinds, but not as the base or your full grind, if that makes sense. And again, the grinding playlist has whole videos on just BPM in and of itself, BPM while mixed with the mix, BPM as a way to get premiums more, BPMs into just strictly bronze upgrades to get a bunch of untradables for both leagues. Now you could include potentially like crafting upgrades in this whole mess too. How you want to build out more crafting upgrades. Is your goal just crafting upgrade? Is your goal a mix of the three? You can kind of take it whatever way you want. And also too, remember, we're all, you might have a better understanding of what I'm doing, but you might not be wanting to do the same exact thing I am. If you're not wanting to save packs for Team of the Year, congratulations. Your guys' grind is even easier. Come on, up with the Friday before Christmas. Don't be throwing the word homework. Nah, man. You got to be doing your homework. How do you learn? Practice and repetition, right? But which packs are you opening during partially Team of the Year, if not the group rewards? The same exact things you see me doing now, brother. I'm changing nothing. I'll open endless packs now before Team of the Year, the same way I'll open during partial Team of the Year. But none of my quote-unquote save packs, the end packs from League SBCs, those big packs, I'll be touching. I might, if League Specifics come out before the full, build some League Specifics and maybe start opening some of those. But what you see me opening now, crafting upgrades, League SBCs, all this will stay the same. Did I open the 3K pack in the store? I did a 10 coin pack, a 30 coin pack, a 5K pack with 84s and 85s. There's a 3K pack? No, the glitch where you complete the SBC and it kicks you into the main menu. Oh, are you SBC banned? Like, every time you go back in, it's doing that now? If it happened on PS5, go into PS4 and make packs that way. You hit a soft limit on console. That's EA's way of soft banning. Yes, it's worth it. Can you check, please? I'll take a look at it. Marvin, what's up, buddy? All right, we're at 74, boys. We're almost there. All right, where is it? 25K. I don't see a 3K. Oh, it's global. $11 rares, 83 to 84. Okay, so I would be, not even every day, multiple times throughout the day, I would be checking packs in the store. Because if we keep getting 10 coin pack, 30 coin packs, Bunch of packs for a few thousand coins that give you 83s, 84s, 85s. Inform even. These things are going to help stockpile your club even more, which will be nice. It's a formation bug. Yeah, I don't know the workaround to that then. So I guess that's a yes. Yes, not only did we check it, we did it. We got her done. Alright, now we can start moving to... We need more gold commons. We haven't even touched the daily gold packs yet. We got 10 of those. I think that should be enough to have us finish before we even touch those. Which, that's the wild thing. We still have like 40 runs of mix after we open the crafted upgrades to continue the grind. When I said this is going to be a long one tonight, I mean it, boys. Gonna be good. I still have 6 winter provision packs. I don't think I've done a single one today either. We have all those left. I'm not on the walking pad right now. I'm doing a leg workout later tonight, so I got steps earlier today. But we want our legs nice and fresh for when I'm squatting and filling out League SBCs while the bar's on my back. Are you open to crafting upgrades? We are doing an experiment right now using just what's in our club and some crappy packs to make 100 to get the objectives done and save them. And to open them all in a row to see how good they are. After that, we are going to go back to doing League SBCs. This is just kind of a thank you to you guys, giving you bonus content and something fun to do while they're still relatively new. Then we'll go back to making them with off leagues. But whether or not we save them for Team of the Year is something I'm trying to consider. Logically, I'm thinking in my head, would I rather have crafting upgrades saved for Team of the Year as a way to have bonus gold rares? Or would I rather have crafting upgrades as a way to make more League SBCs quicker? Therefore, we get more League SBCs saved for Team of the Year. I think I'd much rather go that route. But how do you finesse SBC ban on the web app? And how long does it take to get unbanned? Ooh. Who's Laro? Let's go. For some reason, I didn't think there was going to be a team of the week. Was I tripping? Why did I think that? Or is it next week they're not going to have a team of the week or something? I just try to not get SBC banned in the first place. So, like, for example, if I wanted to do League SBCs later tonight, which I do on Pale Tools, it would not be smart for me to try to complete 100 crafting upgrades on there right now, because I know for a fact that would get me very quickly SBC banned. The best advice I can give is you kind of just have to feel it out and mix things together. Same goes for bid bans, buy now bans. If you're buying out things in bulk for League SBCs, I'd mix it with opening some packs, doing some BPM, doing an upgrade, going back to console. If you're doing a good back and forth, you're creating a balance that works really well. And you're training yourself up for when exchanges finally do come out and the grind's even more infinite. You're not going to worry about SBC bans as much. Went to the gym today. Dumbbell curl with 6 kg chest press, 20 kg shoulder, 10 kg, and finish off with leg press and managed to do 190 kg 3 times. Can someone convert those to freedom units? I'm not understanding this whole kg woke nonsense. Can we get pounds up in here, please? Nah, I'm kidding. GG, buddy. That's awesome. All right, what's your like current goals in the gym right now? Are you just kind of going to stay fit? Or do you have like a set thing you're trying to hit? Promo's got to be the best grind ever. It's so nice. Freedom units. Is that a UFC fight? Joshua or Paul? Oh, is that Jake Paul? Wait, is Jake Paul's fight tonight? Brother, if it wasn't for me loading into Netflix to watch a movie while I grinded the menus last night, I would have had no clue Jake Paul was still a person doing fights. Did I finish all the daily goals? We must have. Play basketball, so I'm wanting to get more fit and stronger and get my legs stronger and better to have better vert. That's smart. Yeah, I'm struggling right now, man. I'm trying to... I've been cutting... So I took a few years off of playing football. I'm back to playing again, which has been super fun. But years of bodybuilding has... You know, like when you do pro clubs create a player and you have like the weight and like the max stats you can do in different areas. So it's like the weight goes up, the more muscly they are, the more physical, but the less acceleration they have. I used to be not like the fastest in the world, but pretty good acceleration and sprint speed. But as I've put on more muscle and more weight, that's just not necessarily slowed completely down, but I look like a mini Pekka when I'm running. And I want to change that so I can be more kind of lean in football ready. So I'm trying to still maintain lifts while cutting. And so far we're down probably 15 pounds in the past month or so. I'm trying to get down another probably 10-ish so that we can be set for session 3 of football. What's your protein calories per day? If I wanted to maintain, like if I wanted to lay in bed, do absolutely nothing, bare minimum to not lose any weight or muscle, it'd probably be roughly around like right now 23 to 2400 calories with 200 grams of protein. But when I'm cutting, I'm usually doing exercises, weightlifting, which will put me already in slight deficit. And then I try to eat under that 2400. So I would say most days I'm eating roughly around 2K calories, getting over 10K steps and trying to get 180 to 200 grams of protein, but each day is different. When I was still in football season, it'd be a lot more carbs, a lot more recovery, different exercises throughout the week. So like some days the steps would be way down if I had football the next day or the day of. But then other ones were like more heavy weight training after recovery. So less steps, but more calories. But I would say on average around 2K. But as I keep losing weight, that's going to keep going down. So I'm going to go from averaging about 2K a day to I'll probably push down to peak cut, probably 1800 with 15K steps. Counting calories, nerds. Hey, it's fun, man. I hope Jake Paul loses, but I don't know how good either one is, so I have no idea. Clip of you running or it's cap? I don't have a clip right now of it, but I had a school record for the 4x1. And then it got broken like 2 years later. You're second fastest in your year? You know, I have about 55, 6 rare gold player pack and 25 prime gold player packs. First time saving for team of the year. What should be the end goal? Because I'm also doing Dino. Okay, so if you're doing Dino, the way I would think about it is how many coins you have and how many packs of league-specific premiums do you want for team of the year. For me, last year I did 10 million coins liquid, and I tried to put as many coins as I could into buying gold rares on bid to make as many league specifics as possible. This year I have a few million. We're not going as high liquid because I'm putting most of my coins into more and more league SBCs to make more and more packs to have a chance at a team of the year, but mainly get as many gold rares possible in a pack form. That way I don't have to actually buy these off the market. We save infinite time that way of just recycling them. And I want at least bare minimum 1,000 league specific premiums, which means if I want to use all untradables, I don't want to buy a single gold rare, I would need to work backwards and say, okay, if I need 11 gold rares per league specific premium, I know we're going to get some back from that and I'm going to put it back in. But if I need 11 from there, times that by 1,000, I'm going to need at least 11,000. So then from there, I get 6 gold rares in a prime gold. I get 6 gold rares from a small rare gold players pack. So each of those, I need to start calculating how many of these, if I was just saving these 2 packs and nothing else, how many of these would I need to get the amount of gold rares needed for that, while also grinding Dino at the same time myself. So my question is going to be, I don't want to save too much. I don't want to save too little. What's going to be a good way of getting me fodder? So just by grinding the mix, the premium, and now crafting upgrades, my dupe storage mainly, and a few cards in my club, we already got the hardest squad of Dino done. And we still have, if you go to my club right now, we still have high-end Team of the Weeks. We still have crap ton of 84s on there. But if I go to my just untradeable cards in my club, we have some stuff to work with. Bunch of different promo cards that are mid-tier that are going to help us a ton. Not going to touch any of my Sunderland Evos. Like all the stuff we've saved from pack pulls from the mix grinding. This is going to help a ton. Doing all the dailies and stuff like that as well. Kind of going from there. Cannot do 200 grams of protein today. LL currently doing 1,800 calories, 140 grams of protein, down 20K in 5 months. Nice. My main thing is more like performance based. So I'll try to get around a certain amount of protein a day for sure to maintain muscle. But my main thing is like if I'm going to go into a lift, I do not want to be low on carbs. So I'll take the additional water weight for the day or the 2 days if it means more carbs to be more fueled for the session. Knowing that it's just mainly glycogen than it's actually fat. And then once that glycogen storage gets depleted, the water weight goes down. You get a more accurate reading of your weight. But the same thing goes in the opposite direction. You don't want to just, for the sake of getting your weight down, cut all carbs together so that you're temporarily in ketosis, just so all the water weight goes away and you have an inaccurate view of how much you actually weigh. And then the second you stop that, it balloons right back up and then you're wondering why you gained so much weight. So I try to find like a happy medium between the two. What's your weight just before you take what's your weight just before you take the OnlyFans pics? We're gonna take the OnlyFans pics at under 200 pounds. That'd be the goal. Why is Mukiele in concepts but nowhere to be seen? Is he actually? Wait. Is he team 2? Can someone explain to me how not only stat-wise, but rating-wise, league position-wise, be one of the best defenders in the Premier League, and they give you an 85 card? Why is this not an 87 to 88? Do you still do bulk bronze and silver upgrades from off-league untradables from the club? Yes, and I'm going to put you guys on game. If you're someone who is doing bronze pack method to get a crap ton of bronze upgrades and to also do the mix, the beauty of the mixed is it gives you so many bronzes and silvers in there that you end up doing so many bronze upgrades and silver upgrades from just the mix. So you don't even necessarily need BPM to get bronzes. You can get them from the mix as well. All right, we need to lock in, boys. We're getting distracted. We need to hit a hundo, and then we need to open the hundo. Trading alone on tourneys, he's insanely good. And by the way, we faced each other in champs, and we had a leggy match because of servers for some reason. Wait, we played each other in champs? Me versus you? You know how rare that must be? As someone who never, ever really plays champs, ever. The distance between us. The fact that you know our channel. Not only that, you know our team name and team well enough to put that together. How is that even possible, man? Red means it's going to come out as an SBC or objective. Awesome. That's even better. I hope it's an SBC. If it's an objective and they force me to play this stupid game, it's like score 15 goals with assists from French players. I'll still do it for Mookie, but the question now becomes, if we get a Mookie, is that Nordy going to be better than my Nordy? Because look at the stats on my Nordy before we put him into this Evo. So he's an 84 with those stats already. And then we were going to put him into... Where was it? It wasn't the Bandit, was it? Does it keep good company? I don't know, it might be close. I'll do it either way. I'll have multiple of them in my club. What was the one that came out today? Was that... He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. Oh. Roll. Oh, we gotta put these on. Alright, we'll have to do that to all our players. Yo, that's sick. The red fire. Where's the Winter Wild Cards ones? Ooh. Could we do... That might be the sexiest thing I've ever seen. The lightning coming off. That is disgusting. Yo. Yo, I'm low-key kicking my feet right now. I might have to invest some coins, boys. It might have to be done. That's tough. Dude, we're going to miss Siddiqui so much, man. I wonder if Diarra starts and comes off after, like, half a game. Or if he's going to come in as a sub later in the game. I'm curious. I think Sunderland plays a back line, though, of Roofs. Here, let me actually show it from here. I think the lineup's going to be Roofs in goal. Mookie Elliott right back. Ballard, Alderete. Left back, I think, is going to be Hume. I think in the midfield, we're going to have Enzo Lefebvre, Diarra, and Xhaka. If not Diarra, then probably Chris Rigg. Then I think the striker is going to be Brabi. And then on the left wing, I think we're going to have Romain. And then on the right wing, we're going to have, not Talby, we're going to have Adingra. Libs and Suds are no more. Libs and Suds have been excommunicated from League SBCs. It was both equally the worst day ever and the best day ever for the menu grind. We mourn the loss, but the Belgian Pro League is now peak FIFA 22 silver rare flipping potential. If you know, you know. Hi, Mobile. I have 709 bronze commons. Most are tradable in off leagues. What would you recommend doing with them? Upgrades, brother. Stick them in bronze upgrades. You can honestly do it with bronze rares as well. Icons no longer have them needed in the first section anymore, which is a huge L. I'm just using my Evo team whenever I actually do play this game. I'll be using the promo due to dynamic. I love the dynamic cards. Yeah. Started a Evo as we made the gameplay somewhat enjoyable again for me. Yeah, anything that can get you back in the gameplay, I personally prefer. Like, if I have to get an Evo done and play some squad battles, some foot champs, some div rivals, I'll sweat through it for cosmetic and some better stats. Any day of the week. I'll do anything for Sunderland cards. But to then play with my Sunderland team that we upgraded into those things, no. That's not as fun. Do I complete gold upgrades or do I do the other SBC instead? Do you put in 11 gold commons for a 2 rare gold player pack? Or do you put in 7 cards, 2 of them being rare, 5 of them being commons, less cards total for 3 gold rares that you can right back, put the gold rares back in with more gold commons? I mean, there might be a slight chance you have 0 off-league gold rares in your club, and you might want to do 1 or 2 gold upgrades with all your gold commons to get some gold rares to then get more gold rares. But if you're not saving crafting upgrades for Team of the Year, which I'm probably not going to save them anymore for Team of the Year, I'm going to just open them to continue the menu grind, you'll constantly have gold rares. No, it's not a dumb question. I'm sorry if I framed it a way that made you feel like an idiot. The reason I framed it that way is I wanted you to question. Because that's exactly how I want you guys... Oh, I don't need a third one. That's how I want you guys to think about any menu thing. Whether it's an SBC, if you should do this over that. Think it through in those things. It's like, okay, what's the pros and cons of each one of these? Pros of the gold upgrade. It's forever out. It's never going to go away. I only need commons, never need rares. Okay, how about the crafting upgrade? It's out for 40 days. We get bonus objectives if I do it a certain amount of times. I only need 7 cards. I only need 5 gold commons, only 2 gold rares. Okay, but if I don't have gold rares, what does that mean? Think about it from like that mindset. And then also too, okay, I have gold rares, but I have League SBC gold rares, a lot of premium mix. Does it make sense to me for me to put in Prem gold rares if I need them for League SBCs? Would you do Carlos Alberto icon pick or Baby Dino? Baby Dino, 100%. I would say why not both, but what to do with gold rares at the moment? If it's low rated in an off league, I'd put it in a crafting upgrade. If it's a League SBC card, I'd put it into League SBCs. If it's an 85 plus, provisions. Yeah, and even if the stats don't look crazy, Dino in-game will always feel crazy. All right, I think we're getting close, boys. We have to be closing in on 100. What are we at? $88. 12 more. Come on. Woo! We see the light, boys. Surprised more of our gold rares aren't popping up now. Anyone know ring walk time for UK Jake Paul Anthony Joshua fight? I have no idea. Should we add it to the title of the stream? And put the Netflix on in the background? Or not even in the background, have it on screen. And then we pretend we're like playing a video game as they're fighting. And we're controlling them. Get our channel banned, but get a few thousand people in here. All right. Closing in. 3:30 a.m. for fight. It's like 4:30 for you? Jeez. Are you guys actually going to stay up for that? Dang. That's dedication. Now we're getting a good mix of the two. Sweets. I have a game tomorrow, so I'm not. What do you guys think is going to happen in the matches tomorrow? Let's talk Prem real quick as we're finishing this up. Obviously, we got Sunderland playing Brighton on the road. I think that's going to be a very difficult one with players going to AFCON. I think it's still going to be a close game, but I think Brighton edges. I think they're just going to be too good on the counter. I think Sunderland's going to be in their cursed black kit, not get a crap ton of chances. I think they're still going to do relatively well, but I don't see them getting a full 3 points, even though I would love them to. I'd probably say 2-1 or maybe a 1-1 draw. Newcastle plays Chelsea early morning, right? Let's not talk Prem, let's talk Dart. I don't watch darts, dude. Should I get into darts? 94, 6 more. Those men have infinite aura. Liverpool versus Tottenham tomorrow. Tottenham's just not it this season. Last season they weren't it either, but what do you think Tottenham's issue is this year? I should really be paying attention to the amount I actually have left. I think it's going to be 2, but I have a feeling it's still 3. Four more. Okay. I got that way wrong. All right, so now we're going to chuck these in. One. Will be a little overkill. Two. Three. And the menu's going to crash on this last one. Watch it. How do you have so many gold players? I am what the children call a degenerate. I grind this game like crazy. I make endless packs. Ladies and gentlemen, in just shy of 2 hours, we have spammed 3-player gold common packs, some daily packs mixed with stuff we already had in our club untradeable from the grind. We have officially made 100 crafting upgrades. Absolutely wild. If you did enjoy that grind process and watching us build to that point without having to sacrifice any of our big packs in the process, smack that like button, subscribe if you're new. Appreciate you for watching if you did enjoy. We'll see you back soon. It's been your boy, Mumble Elite. I'm out. God bless. All right, pack opening time, boys. Y'all ready for this? Ladies and gentlemen, if you came from our last video, you watched a really long video of me in real time showing you how I grinded these 100 winter crafting upgrades in advance. We have our winter crafting upgrade grind video. I'm going to put that in the description in the grind playlist if you guys want to see step by step the ways I'd recommend you guys building these out. A few different ways you can do it. The way I did it personally, because I'm going to get the League SBCs later, was having basically all of the golds ready to go. I just kind of did a count of how many untradables I had in my club from the existing menu grind. Knew I needed to get more gold commons, so I ripped some 3-player gold packs, did some dailies, and that basically took us to 100. So what does that mean for bonus things as well? We got some bonus packs too. The campaign, if we go over here, 17 things completed. Would you look at that? Ooh! These we're not going to touch. These will be things we save for Team of the Year. So just showing you real quick. This is what you get for doing it all at once. Beautiful. We won't reap the benefits of that reward yet. We'll save daily logins too. I won't open these yet. That McAllister looks decent. But can we get winter wildcards out of these 100? My plan after this is that we're going to go back to using off league. So things that aren't in the premium mix league and things. Oh, these are in the front now. Shoot. Actually, we're going to be sneaky. We're going to do one more. Pro tip. If you guys ever have something like that happen where your packs are kind of hidden and there's a certain pack you want to do, whether it's a crafting upgrade, whether it's a certain League SBC pack, if you do another one of those packs, it should go to the front of the list. So I'm not going to put in all gold commons here. I think that's what we need. Yep, just 2. Boom. This should now be in the front. And instead of 100, we now have 101 of these bad boys that we're going to spam for you guys. So if you do enjoy, smack the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Can we get something crazy from the winter wildcards? First one, we get a Dino, imagine. Predicting 3 winter wildcards of them. 2 of them will be king, though. So my plan with this, we're going to get a bunch of League SBC cards back in the club. A lot of fodder. We're going to start doing more squads of Dino. Dupe storage, the gold rares in there, regardless of if it's a League SBC card or not. We're going to start putting those dupe storage gold rares into the daily, what is it, the 85 plus player picks. We'll build out more provisions there. We'll get winter wildcards hopefully in there. But that'll just be another thing to clear our dupe storage before we get into League SBCs. And we're not even, we're live right now when I'm recording this. We're not even 2 hours into the stream. We crafted over 100 of these. We still have about 40 mixed league runs that I have to open the packs for. We didn't finish opening all the packs for the tradable one, so I still have like 70 tradable. Ooh, 85, let's go. Tradable of the silver packs, which means we're going to get a lot of League SBC cards for the premium as well. A lot of mixed cards back. We're going to hop to Pale Tools. We're going to have so many packs to open the rest of the stream, boys. Zach Bryan has announced his album's finally done recording. He recorded through a sock. Like his microphone had a sock on it. Oh, Inform. Right? Inform? We'll take every single one of those. I pulled Rodman, Loriente for my 100. Loriente might be a Sunderland player come January. Sounds like he doesn't want to sign a new deal, and even though he basically had... He was on the plane to Sunderland this summer. His agent kind of tried to force a move for more money. Sounds like we could get him for less now. What do you do with Dupe 83s? If it's a League SBC, Dupe 83, League SBCs. If it's an off-league, you could put that into your 82 times 10s daily and use lower-rated cards for off-leagues as well. Oh, yeah, we didn't even do the 82 10s yet, boys. We're going to have plenty of those to do as well. It's going to be a fantastic week, man. I can't wait. 2 weeks, actually. Wait, what am I talking about? Also, plan for holiday weeks. So, Monday I have work. So, Saturday I'll be live like normal. Today's Friday. For some of you, it's probably becoming Saturday right now. Today's still Friday for me. It's almost 6 p.m. in the evening. I'll be live a lot of the day Saturday. I plan on working out in the morning, watching the Sunderland game. And then once the Sunderland game's over, it's going to be a little before new content. I'll probably go live right around new content, if not after. I might see if there's something we can record a video for or something like that. But that should be the plan. Sunday, we usually take Sundays off, so there will be no live stream there. We'll have a video go up that day. That might be the day the Pale Tools video goes up, because I know you guys have been asking for the Pale Tools. So we'll make Pale Tools filter, have a video go up. Monday, I have work, but we're live 4 hours after new content, like standard. Should be able to do a super long stream on Monday. Tuesday is the day before Christmas Eve. I have work that day as well. I'll probably have some stuff in the evening. It won't be as long of a stream, but still probably an hour or two. Wednesday, actual Christmas Eve, my plan is I'm going to do a super long early stream. I'll do Christmas Eve stuff with probably family later in the day. I don't know which time our church service is yet. If it's late afternoon, I'll wake up early and get a few hours in. We'll grind Christmas Day for sure. I know not everyone doesn't celebrate Christmas, so there'll be people on regardless wanting to hang out and chill. I know sometimes the holidays isn't the most fun for people if they lost some family or friends or don't have really close family or friends. So we'll be live for at least a little bit that day. Christmas Day, I'll probably be at family for a lot of the day. I don't know when I would be live on Christmas Day, if I am at all. And then that Friday, I have off too. We'll be able to spam like all day. Just spam packs. Then that Saturday should be a similar thing. Should be able to spam most of it. Yeah, lots of time. How are you getting commons? Mixed League, triple common packs, premium, walkout. The Dybala. Let's go. What's he rated? 86. Should I be opening any packs with like a +1 in under or 82 pluses and under, except for maybe the 82 plus times 10, since those might be good for Team of the Year? It's really up to you. I think if you're not saving in bulk and you just have a few here and there, you really shouldn't expect to pack a Team of the Year out of them anyways. Would it be smart to save them anyways because you have the chance? Sure. But I think the more important thing is it's going to give you more easy fodder during Team of the Year to craft SBCs you want to do. So if you're someone who's maybe not saving thousands of packs like us, it might be smart to save a lot of those little, I say little packs, but things that can very easily get you fodder in bulk. to do SBCs that you want. What should I save? The La Liga Prem pack or the 45K pack? I save both of those from the premium. I saved the Prem La Liga section in the final pack. And then from the mix, I saved the final pack. So 0 winner wildcards so far, but we got a walkout and we got an inform. And we're getting a bunch of League SBC cards. And anything that's not a League SBC card is a crafting upgrade card for more winter wildcards. And if it's an 82 plus, it goes into the 82 plus times 10. If it's a 85 plus, it goes into the provision exchange. It's just nonstop, boys. And if it's higher than that, goes into Dino, baby. We already got one Dino squad done, the highest rated. Yeah, but I want to pack those winter wildcard cards. True. Do all your dailies, spam League SBCs, and you'll have plenty of packs. Also, too, something for this promo and for Team of the Year that I would start doing if I were you guys. I'm not saying to do the Team of the Week upgrade. If you want to do like the occasional Team of the Week upgrade here and there, that's great. But as long as Team of the Weeks are still in packs, if you guys can spam packs to get more Team of the Weeks, even if it's dupe storage is filling up because it's the same Team of the Week, having a crap ton of untradeable Team of the Weeks is going to be a highly beneficial thing for your account. Because whenever stuff comes out that needs them, and you don't have them, you're cooked. Like, imagine this 82 plus times 10 that's out. It's 3 times a day. If they make it so it's 10 times a day, think about what that's going to do to, like, Team of the Week prices. Imagine if it went unlimited, like the 82, what was it, 8220s during Team of the Year? A lot of them went extinct. 20, 25K. So start stockpiling. Do you get banned using AI SBC tools? On Pale Tools, they have a help you out feature where it can put in what's existing in your club. That's not bannable. The main things on Pale Tools that'll get you banned if you guys are on the fence of whether or not to use it is if you're using the sniping bot. Never use sniping bots. But if you're just creating SBCs with templates, opening packs quicker, there have been 0 people, to my knowledge, over the years that have gone banned for those things. And the ones that say they've gone banned for those things and show the message, it's always the market. They ended up using a sniping bot and lying about it. First game of winter wildcard tourney and playing Pina with a shadow, bruh. One thing I hate about templates is every league SBC refreshes, you have to put in the templates again. C-Barbs. Can you explain what you mean by putting the templates in again? Because that might be a user error on your end if you're doing what I think you're doing. What do you mean by that? The existing template that you have, copy and pasting that exact template name into the new League SBC? Or are you talking about by hand putting in every little detail again? Because if you're by hand putting in every little detail, you're not using templates correctly. So as long putting in the details. Okay, so you are C-Barb's brother. There is a whole section where you can select templates outside of an SBC. If you're on Pale Tools and you're just click on the SBC section, I believe it should be in the top left. You'll see a thing that talks about templates. You can make a ton of templates outside of a SBC that you can put in whatever you want. So even if a player pick's not out, or you thought League SBCs were going to go away and come back the same thing, you, in that template, name it whatever you want, but put in those details, and then you go to set SBC, you just add that template name to the SBC. That way when that SBC goes away, and it comes back maybe the same, but it's no longer in there, you have the template still saved, so you never have to touch those details if it's the same thing. Now you can tweak and edit that template. Like I used my lib and sud existing template for my other Pale Tools video. I just switched the names to Pro League and Portuguese League. That's what I did personally. But yeah, you have been doing templates completely wrong if that's your idea of a template. It's going to be a brand new world for you, brother. So much time saved. You are now seeing the light, my dude. I'll do that the next time they reset. I can't be bothered doing it again. You thought about using auto SBC? Nah, I enjoy my hands-on Pale Tools and menu. Is there a limit per day of AI usage of it putting in for you? I don't use it enough to know if there's a limit. Ten out of 14. Dino crafted today. Just grinding menus. Let's go, brother. W. Would you just buy out the Liga NOS Pro League? That is one of the methods you can use. If you're going to do that, I would recommend watching our premium mix video, and specifically that section, to save you coins and even make you coins, if that's your goal. There's filters that can literally generate you 1 million coins in a week very easily, if you know what you're doing. Gold Mukiele. Holy dub. W, man. Guendouzi. Before he's a Sunderland card. If we could get Guendouzi in the January window, that would be huge. Huge. Left back. We need a left back cover. Midfielder. Right winger. And a young random prospect that no one's heard of before, but every big team was linked with, and Sunderland beat them too. And then probably sell off a few players. Sealt's loan might become permanent. So is it Wolfsburg he's at right now? For like 15 mil, which would be crazy. That would be more than we got for Tom Watson, who got us promoted, which would be wild. Dan Neal might be going to AS Roma for 10 mil plus. Sirkin might be going to Tottenham for 10 mil plus. Crazy times, man. Promise you, Mumbo, auto SBC for the mix and premium is a game changer, but Pale Tools Smart Builder works great for other stuff like daily upgrades. I don't disagree with people who use auto SBC and think that. I just think for the very specific way I grind and stock my club and run my account and channel, auto SBC doesn't make as much sense as the way I'm doing it. Does that make sense? Like, I understand the appeal to it, and I get why people use it. But I have no problems with the way I'm doing it right now. But also, too, as a content creator, it allows me to make videos and be familiar with how to use Pale Tools rather than talking about auto SBC. So if you think about it from a content standpoint, if I'm grinding menus and Pale Tools, the two most common things for people to grind on and the things they want the grind on the most in tutorials on, that covers the areas that people are looking for. Unless auto SBC wants to like send me money and be a sponsor on the channel, there'd be really no need to promote them. Because what, it's a paid one? Auto SBC is the paid one, right? You saving all these 78 plus sums threes for Team of the Year? The packs that I'm currently opening right now, am I saving these for Team of the Year? No. They're going to be an additional tool to help us clear our dupe storage and off leagues consistently. Doesn't mean we won't save any for Team of the Year or we won't build them up like we did gold upgrades. I'll probably do that quite often, like make 25 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 200, and then open them in bulk. Yeah. Yeah, plus auto SBC doesn't give you as much variability control for sure. So if I still find myself using payload tools for other stuff, download it for free. I believe it's a Chrome plugin. What's the paid one that I'm thinking of that other people use? Do you have a template for Premium League? If you use our old payload tools video, if you go into our grind playlist, you can literally use the same exact thing and just change the per teams to more players if you want, and then change the lib and sud to the Pro League and Portuguese League, and it'll work just fine. I will make a new video and record it this weekend, though, for those of you who want it. And we'll include mix as well. We'll include crafting upgrades. We'll show off like every little thing. But yeah, I think in general you can use basically the same thing. You might want to tweak it to your liking one way or another, but when I've been using it so far, it's worked just fine. But like I said, you can use more per team now, so you can increase that. I'm personally not watching the fight now. Got an icon? W, man. If I had 400k worth of coins, should I buy fodder to do Dino because I want him so bad? No. I would, if I had 400k, I would do our mix grind into Dino, into premium, into crafting upgrades, and you'd probably have more coins than when you started, if not the same, or most likely a little less, and you'd have most of the fodder for Dino, and you'd have packs that you're saving for Team of the Year. You got Base Perez. Rip. Oh, I'm thinking of FC Enhancer. Yeah. Thank you, Richard. That was the one I was thinking. Picked 87 Cruyff from a 85 plus times 1 player pick. Then also the 89 Chilean striker. Who'd the Chilean striker play for? Imagine how many icon and player SBCs will be able to craft during Team of the Year. It's going to be crazy. And for you guys doing that, that's awesome. If we have exchanges, I'm going to put all my fodder most likely into exchanges. There might be 1 or 2 player SBCs I get done, but you'll kind of know from this grind we'll have endless fodder anyways. For me, it's going to be even more fun as a content creator to like do endless pack openings of even better quality. So instead of the unlimited being like the mixed league packs and the premium league packs, it's going to be league specifics, exchanges, league specifics, exchanges, player picks, league specifics, exchanges, 82-20s if they come back out. It'll be great. When exchanges are out, player SBCs are a waste of fodder to me. Yep. Very few player SBCs will actually get done. Because, like, I don't know how you guys feel about players in this game, but I'm under the consensus that anytime a crazy player SBC comes out and everyone has the ability to get said player, by the time you get said player and everyone's using said player's not as good once everyone's using them. So for me, I'd rather stick to like my Sunderland team and make them better, even though they might be at a slight disadvantage. Another walkout. Summer. Cold, cold, cold. Horrible team, but cold. Been played FIFA since like 20 or 21. When do exchanges come around? When full Team of the Year's out? Last year we got them during Team of the Year, along with an 82-20 repeatable SBC, which was wild. The year previous we got in a first exchange during Thunderstruck, which was an 85 exchange for a gold players pack. And then I believe it was during Team of the Year again we got the quote-unquote newer exchanges. But what does this mean for the menu grind in general? I want you guys to reframe your perspective on the menu grind. If you have hundreds of thousands of coins, if you have millions of coins, especially if you have millions of coins, if you have like 100K, that might be different. But if you're like closing in closer to 1 million, you're at the high end, hundreds of thousands, you're probably not going to need coins after Team of the Year starts as much. There might be certain things you want to do, like buy out some fodder, buy out some promo packs. But once exchanges come out, the ability to make coins in the game gets even easier, and the ability of needing to do League SBCs becomes less and less. Things become easier, Pale Tools gets used more, player picks and exchange spam is just endless. And usually, what will happen is people will do League SBCs from exchanges, not as a way to get more fodder necessarily, but as a way of just making more liquid coins. When did exchanges come out last year? During Team of the Year. We got the 85 to 89 exchanges during Team of the Year. Those were when they were the original exact rating before they changed it to you could use that rating or higher. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it came out during Team of the Year. Because I remember using it during Team of the Year. I feel like I would have remembered if it came out before then. Evos are better than player SBCs for me? I agree. Hi, Mumbo. How are you? I have 2 8410s, 23 8210s, and 47 84 saved. Nice. Don't remember, what did they give? Exchanges? We might have to go back and watch an old video of ours to remember, to be honest. Do you think they'll come out this year for Team of the Year again? I think so. Whether they come out right away, maybe not. Maybe it's towards the end, but I think we'll have exchanges during Team of the Year. I think they'll keep it relatively similar. I think we'll also have something like an 8220 again, with something requiring like a Team of the Week, which will make them rise. Rise even more than they already are, I should say. What was your best pull last year? Team of the Year Mbappe on my birthday. I got Team of the Year Mbappe on my birthday, January 31st, on Pale Tools spamming. 8220s. Can't remember the exact amount of Team of the Years we packed, but we got a ton once the 8220s came out. We got 1 or 2 from the league-specific premiums that we put millions of coins into, but it was the recycling into exchanges and into 8220s that really did it. It was Cristiano Team of the Year in the 8220. Nice. I'm really hoping we have a good repeatable with 2 pack sections for decent ratings and then tradable packs. The amount of coins we're going to be able to recycle from that will be wild. All right, 19 of these left, boys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't think we've gotten a single winter wildcard yet out of these. Getting a decent amount of walkouts. No winter wildcard yet. Which makes me think even more, I don't want to save these in bulk for Team of the Year. I want these to be an additional tool to help me do League SBCs. Didn't do the league grind, but I grinded the 8220s to death when it came out. I think I would prefer 8220s over league specifics, but I would definitely do both. Do you do the silver upgrade often? Do you rinse all my off-league bronzes into bronze upgrades and have 100 to rip? Yeah, I do a lot of bronze upgrades and silver upgrades, not even from BPM anymore. I do them from the mixed league, because the mixed league gives you bronze, silvers, and golds. So I do endless bronze upgrades and silver upgrades. We've made probably, I'd have to look at Pale Tools, but we had like 93 recently. 3-player gold common pack saved from the silver upgrade that helped us do the crafting upgrade. That were just extra stuff lying around. Look at that. Dupe storage is getting full again. We'll be able to make a player pick out of the dupe storage. Gold rares. We'll do the 85 plus PPs. Clear that a bit. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you guys are hesitant on the mix compared to the premium, you're struggling to keep up with the premium, not only is the premium easy to do alongside the mix, the premium helps, or the mix helps the premium so much, and the pack weight I feel like is decent in and of itself, and the coins are good. Long term especially. Run many experiments. I think I want to hit it even harder, to be honest. I think 85s were like 2 to 3K at PC at some point. Now they're up to closer to 6K. Yeah. It's basically up to the price of like what the gold rares and gold commons would be if you like bought out. Right? I can't do the math on that right now. Makes it more expensive for the winter provisions? Yeah. But remember, most people aren't buying all of them. Some are using a mix of untradables and tradables. Or higher rated cards too. Alright, we're at 99 dupes. We're going to quickly stop these crafted upgrades before we finish opening these. Let's show you how I would recommend recycling them. So, we're not going to care if it's a League SBC card or not. If you haven't done your daily 1 of 3 85 pluses that need all rares, this is where we're going to dump. So, we're going to do Squad Builder. We're going to do Gold Rare. Untradable. Storage only. Low to high. We'll go up to maybe 82 rated. Again, we're just trying to clear the dupe storage, so if it's a League SBC card, it's not that big of a deal. It just allows us to clear these. But if you want to, you could go through first and get rid of all the League SBC cards into League SBCs before this step. But I find this is just a very easy way of clearing this. Getting your dupe storage so you can keep opening packs. And then you can make a few of these in a row. So I'm going to actually do that right now. I'm going to save that 85 plus PP. We're going to do the next 2 of these. And we get tradable packs in these sections. So we're changing untradable players to tradable packs. Even if they're silver players only. It's still going to be good coins. And League SBC cards. So W on either front. Let's put $30 on Jake Paul for payout of 200, even though it's not likely going to happen, but we take the risk. I'm opening the 8210s. Reason I'm doing that, and maybe this would change your guys' perspective on what to save. I'm not saying it's not worth it to save. It definitely is. But I want a way of continuing to get fodder on a day-to-day basis right now and have like a quote-unquote bigger pack that I can enjoy right now. Knowing that most likely if we got like an 8220 again or something like that during Team of the Year, those save packs are going to mean less. Doesn't mean it's not going to be worth it. Like I said, it's probably still going to be worth it to save those in bulk. Everything's going to help you during Team of the Year. But I think for my specific grind and just as a content creator and enjoying this promo the way I am, using some stuff or something like that makes sense. 627, what's up, buddy? Spac Figo. Nice. From the League SBC. Just like that, boys, we are officially done with all 3. Dupe storage just cleaned up a bit more. We got these. Should I do BPM or is it better to buy all the players for Mix? I'm on 950K. If you haven't watched our Mix League video, buddy, in the grind playlist, I highly recommend you take a look at the pinned playlist or in the description. You can use BPM. There's a very specific way I'd recommend it if you are going to do it. But if you're doing it in bulk, to do in bulk properly, BPM's not going to be as much of a thing. We got the worst one, but we got one. We'll take king. Or do we take... Oh. Nah, we'll take the fodder. We'll get king again. Don't worry. Ronaldo. See, see. Tottenham versus Liverpool predictions. Liverpool's going to walk all over them. That's not a bad way of looking at it, Mumbo. So are you aiming to get all 4 winter provisions every time they're up? Because I want to do that, but at the moment I don't have fodder. I would say if you're grinding League SBCs as crazy as us, you're already getting a good amount of fodder to do provisions on a day-to-day basis. If not, the liquid coins you're making from using tradables to untradables to tradable packs, each of those steps, those first few run-throughs of the premium with dailies and stuff where the jumbo gold's really paying off, you can buy some of those 85s if needed. If you're opening your 8210s, that's another way you can get those. It just feels all natural with this grind. That being said, each day is going to look a little different, right? If I'm spamming the mixed and it's a weekday and I'm on stream, for example, it took us almost 2 hours. It was 1 hour and 45 minutes to craft 100 of the crafting upgrades. From then, it took us another probably 45 minutes to now open these and recycle. We haven't even touched the 40 mixed league runs that we've done. We're going to try to do another 25 to 50 League SBC runs of the premium mix and the mix together from that. We're going to make more crafting upgrades from that too. We're going to do more Dino squads. We're going to do more player picks. There's so many more things that I haven't done yet that I could do on a day-to-day basis. Right now, it's not a grind issue. It's a time issue where Pale Tools is going to become more and more needed to save time to get all this done. Another walkout. You still doing the winter provisions and saving them? Yes and no. I will probably save them to do like groups of like maybe 25 to 50 as like mini openings. I'm probably not going to save them for Team of the Year. I think they're going to be super useful to just kind of keep your dupe storage while doing League SBCs in check and give you more gold rares for like Premier League and stuff like that without having to buy out stuff. Completed and opened. One sec. All right, dudes, that was it. We opened the 100, technically 101 winter wildcard ones. We got 0 winter wildcards from the crafting upgrades, but from the crafting upgrades, we did get a winter wildcard pop up from the 85 plus pick. Obviously, we took Martinez 88 over it, but that grind still paid off. Now we're going to have a bunch of golds in our club and some informs to do the daily 8210s and spam League SBCs like crazy. So if you did enjoy, again, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy Mumble Elite, and I'm out. God bless. All right, next step. Let's clear these up. Play opened packs 3 Winter Wonderlands, duplicate McAllister were 2 of them. I don't want to do Dino, done Isaac already. What should I grind tomorrow? Just keep doing crafted packs? Probably. Yeah. So now I'm going to try as best as I can to save the League SBC cards. So even if it's a little bit overkill, for some of these. That's fine. Go. Where can we win 4-1? Well, I also can't finish mix SBC or Prems anymore. LOL, I'm drained out, but had like 200 plus packs and a variety of them. Are there a specific few you're saving right now and the rest opening? From League SBCs, I'm saving the final packs of each, and then for the premium, I'm also saving the Prem La Liga. Everything else gets opened from them. All right, 2 more of these. Awesome, thank you. No problem, buddy. So I know my dupe storage is mainly League SBC cards now. Last time we looked. So I'm not going to start with dupe storage. This time I'm going to start with gold's untradeable. We'll do maybe 83s. We'll work our way down and put some of these in. Because these are things we're going to just keep getting anyways. So keep clearing them. Does anyone want to check me real quick? I don't care as much for me being a little bit wasteful with these and being overkill. Is there another thing we could be putting our 83 off leagues into? Like, what's the rating for the 85 to 87? That might be another thing that makes sense doing. But we only have 3 of these today, so after these we could maybe do the 85 to 87s. Let me actually take a look real quick. Yeah, so I'd be doing these each day. Yeah. Yep. Also, too, the really nice thing about that SBC in particular is a lot of the low-end promo cards are 85 to 87s anyways. So it's like a good chance at getting those promo cards if you're doing them week in, week out, which is a really cool thing. So let me actually do, we'll do 82s this time. Let me put in some Bussy real quick. Yeah, the Team of the Week pack too. We might start stockpiling those as well. We'll kind of play it by ear though. All right, what time is it? It is 6:30. I'm going to make my bowl of oatmeal. Let's see if we can get a walkout with the 8210s. Nope. Yeah, hot. Honestly, I'll be honest with you guys. I've not been doing the 85, 87s. I should be every single day. I've just been building up so many packs. Kind of like, I spend a lot of time at the beginning of the mixed league step in spam making mixed leagues. That's where the bulk of my time is. And then when we're on stream, a lot of time on stream recently has been opening those and grinding those into other things. So I really need to spend more time to more sections. A tradable walkout. KDB? What's he rated? He's not as high anymore, right? I'll still take an 87. Let's go. They like 6K. Hunter, let's go. We'll save those for now. Shadow, let's go. Gold. We'll go back up eventually. Are people buying... Are people buying gold commons now? Obviously, Belgium League will buy. But, interesting. Okay. So now we're going to have more value in the tradable packs, too. Which makes the mix even better for the, was it Small Electrum? And then the Jumbo Gold, obviously. Enjoy this knockout deal. Get a free big box meal when you spend $10+ digitally for the Jake Joshua fight. Free KFC big box with $10 plus purchase. Huh? Matt Foot Trading 2 days ago had 2.5 million coins in 1750 pack save. Now he's at 3.3 million coins in 2281 pack saved. Dang. Oh, tradable promo card. Let's go. From a Jumbo Gold. Malik Tillman. Gold. Gold, gold, gold. Let's go, baby. Wait, was that 10K? We gotta quick sell him. Nah, bruh. What is that? Okay, so with League SBCs, you have a few options. I personally, if it's a tradable League SBC card, I'm most likely going to keep it and put it back in. If you sell it to the market, that's easy coins. Like here's a dupe one. I can sell it to the market easy coins, or I could throw it on my transfer list and use it later. Either way. But I think especially the higher rated gold commons probably makes sense for me to hold those. GG, man. How many packs do you want to get to? Do you have a goal in mind? Alright, let's do a winter provisions as well. Even though I have so many gold rares. Why did I open this? What am I doing? I need gold commons, probably. Those Electrum packs would most likely make sense for me to spam. Alright. I'm going to go take a piss real quick. Put my oatmeal in the microwave. So give me like 2 minutes. If you guys need to get a drink, get something to eat, now would be the time. I plan to still grind for at least another hour. Let's sit and flex on this number real quick. Where is it? 595. All right, BRB, boys. Regroup time. That's full. Alright, we're back. We back, boys. How y'all doing? Alright. Let's open rest of these silver packs. Then we're gonna do a mixed league run in a premium mix set. Those packs are in the front. My rule of thumb for silvers, by the way, whether it's a silver rare dupe or a silver common dupe, if I can attempt to sell it and it doesn't sell after a few times and I have space in my transfer list, I'll quick sell it usually. But I usually give most things a chance, especially if it's a League SBC card. If it's a non-League SBC card, like this, I'm noticing my transfer list is getting kind of full. I know we're going to get through a lot of tradable packs. I'll sometimes like cut my losses and say, okay, we'll just quick sell that one. Yeah, I'm hoping gold rares now sell consistently. That'd be nice. You sell all tradables? I'll usually use League SBC tradables because for me it's not about the coins as much as it is about the recycling and coins. It's easier to get dupes that way if I have one in the club, whether it's tradable or untradable already. But when it comes to off leagues, you're just going to reach a limit where if you're doing too much already, you kind of have to call a loss at some point. Like, I'm not going to be listing off league silver commons for 200 coins and have that take up my whole transfer list space. If I have gold commons, that can all maybe sell for 400 plus more consistently from off leagues. All right. Y'all ready for this? Let's get it. Two, three, four. You do the cards compared to icon pick? I don't do icon SBCs usually. I can, it's just a waste for me personally. My coins have been going up just doing mix and filling up my dupe starts. I'm telling you, brother, people still will sleep on it. They will hear you say that and be not convinced that they can make coins while getting endless fodder and building out other SBCs while doing it. Keep the grind going, man. Eventually they will catch on, but the less people that do it, technically it's better that for us, right? So it is their loss. Did I take every worst position possible here? When using Pale Tools on your phone, does the SBC section sometimes disappear? The 9 times out of 10 solution to that is you're using a dated version of Pale Tools. And if you switch to a newer version, usually the newest, it fixes that for you. I had that happen recently with the crafting upgrade. I set my crafting upgrade to be 2 gold rares and 5 gold commons, and every time I put it in, it would remove the gold rares and just leave the gold commons. I'm like, what the heck? Then I'm like, I could have sworn I just recently did a new version of Pale Tools. I go to Pale Tools' website. Paletta must have put in like 10 new versions over the past few weeks. And I was like 10 behind. Switched to that, and then it worked like a charm. So that's usually the solution. For all the packs besides League Important ones, what do you do with your high-rated fodder? I'm doing Dino with fodder, and then stockpiling fodder in general. Like, I was able to do the 89 squad with mainly dupe storage and random stuff laying around. Look at that, boys. Too easy. Now, like, it would make sense for me, once I clear this dupe storage maybe a little bit more, to hop to Pale Tools to get things done a little faster. But I think right now, just, like, sticking to console 2. Allowing things to clear up a little bit more, seeing what I have in my club. We're just gathering more information to see, okay, realistically, what pack should I open next? Am I low on something in particular? Could I be doing better in some other area? This is like the information collecting stage. It's like if I have a bunch of dupe storage things of like the Pro League, can I put these in so I'm not spending more coins? Do I have the Portuguese League? Decent amount that I'm collecting from here. And from there, check some of this stuff in. Like, we could probably do a crap ton of runs without even trying. And still have it be overkill. Well, the newest version might be the phone version. Phone version's usually a bit more glitchy than computer, I've found. So yeah, it might be that. I was able to do Dino for free just from the League SBC fodder. He's so good. Nice, man. Yeah, I noticed that late that they jumped. That's awesome that they did. And then hopefully it goes to 10 a day at some point. Bro, I just accidentally bought a silver League One silver for 10K. Rip. Imagine EA bans you now. We noticed your account was involved in some coin distribution. It happens to the best of us, man. I think it happened to me a few years ago. Alright, let's do some 85 to 87s. Probably do another section of Dino as well, if we wanted to. Did we pass Castiles? Yeah. Alright, I need to remember not to put in the Portuguese league now. I'll keep forgetting. God bless Momo, and I hope Sunderland tomorrow. Thanks, buddy. I hope they do too. It would definitely make my day a lot brighter if they win tomorrow. If they get a loss on the road to a really good home Brighton team, plays really good on the counter during AFCON, it's not the end of the world, but would have loved to continue getting as many points early on in the season as possible. Because I think at this point it's almost guaranteed Sunderland doesn't get relegated, but the last thing you want is long runs of form of very few points. G'day, Momo. I'm sorry for your loss. RE the Lib Sud removal on League SBCs. Hey, you know what? If EA would have asked me how I would have thought with them getting removed, I would have told them I'd probably cry. But by it being removed, it's allowed us to make the menu grind even easier. So, not every death, not every negative thing in life is completely negative. From the ashes of the Libyan Sun, a new menu grind has arose. And so has something in my pants. What do the kids say? Massive. Massive, dude. Do you want to put Greenwood in? Yes. Alright, we'll finish those up in a bit. Let's open the ones we have. I can't wait till we get like a player pick or something, man. On Monday. That'd be sick. Walkout in the first one. Is there any good winner wild card? 86, 85 to 87 rated? Or are they all the ones better than that? Dude, watch them give nothing but walkouts and make it impossible to get 85s. You could technically put 86s into the exchange, but I feel like they know what they're doing. Like, it's literally not even funny at this point. I feel like literally the pack weight's off the price of stuff. Open 50 prime, got 2 walkouts. W. Alright, can we get another Dino squad done? I don't even know who I'm using in my goal. Should I keep Courtois? There we go. Another 88 done. Premium gold pack for that. So stupid. It's so weird seeing her last name be Schrader now. Porto. Gracias, mi amigo. Alright, jumbo golds. M. Ho. What a manager. We're going to keep him until England managers go up a little bit. We'll quick sell those. Pop these up. Nah, quick sell her. She knows what she did. Saudi League. We have a bunch of leagues in our club. Just chilling at the moment. Vega, we'll do 6 hundo. Zaghi. Sunderland third get. Hey, let's go. Gold. Give me that money. You finished the crafting upgrade yet? Yep. We did at the first hour 45 of the stream. We did a hundo and then we opened the hundo. Decent amount of walkouts, and then we got in the 85 PP winter wild card, the worst one, whatever his name is, King. But we picked Martinez 88 over him. So I'm wondering, do you guys think I should reach the point where, when it comes to the mixed league, not only do I grind the mixed league in terms of spamming them to make them made off stream, do I maybe start opening them off stream and starting to recycle into the premium? Have like some of those ready to go? Because like I'm starting to think time wise, if I do what I usually do day to day, usually it's like an hour and a half to 2 hours of recycling, almost guaranteed, of just the mixed into anything else. Did Matt pack another one? Colère, tradable? Insane, man. Is there a visual glitch in gameplay when doing one of the cups or tournaments or gauntlets? Like a nuke's going off like you're playing in a Brazilian stadium? Vicario. How much is he? 800? Look at that. Pro League dupes. Come on. We'll take all those. Mobile, I have a technical question. Asking for a friend. Let's say my friend got a big side last night and spent his entire coin balance on Gold Kimmich, hoping for a mad rush for R10. That never happened. How many coins did you put into him? If you sold right now, how many coins would you get back? Your friend, of course. Depends on how much of a difference is. Because if you're unassigned on him and you're not making any packs for any coins, waiting's just going to lose you more coins and opportunity costs. So if it's not the end of the world with the amount of coins you lost and you still have a good amount of coins, I would personally take the L and move on. And maybe reinvest into something else that's not unassigned and you can still make packs and coins. That would be my way of going about it, personally. One more rare. Where'd it go? Burns, baby. Alright, so pro tip again. If you didn't hear before, if you have a bunch of other packs saved and they're ahead of your League SBC packs, making one of each section will bring it to the front. So if you're trying to open packs, you feel like you're a little bit stuck, just do this, and then it'll bring it to the front. League 2. Mendy was almost a Sunderland player last year. I wanted him so badly. I was distraught when we didn't get him. But we got Isidore instead, which worked out perfectly. Would not change it for the world. Take the L. Cheers. Only about 200K. Bought at 17. Yeah, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad. I'd taken worse L's before. Alright, I need to clear all my golds from the Saudi. They're just chilling. I need how many more? 5? One. Watch me buy dupe somehow. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright, so I need to do the other one still. Because we started with the Serie B and Bundesliga 2 done. So I need to go in and hit this quick. Perfecto. Bueno. Alright. I can spend some of these. Our transfer list, we could put Informs back in the club. Probably would be the most ideal setup. Wait for them to rise a little bit more. We could put MLS cards back in the club. Had those sitting there when we were doing the crafting upgrades. Chuck all these back in. Make more room. Go from there. All right. Now, should we open tradable or untradeable packs? Which one makes more sense? We have small electrums, and we have premium players. Oof. Let's try small electrum luck. Hey, my bob's going striker. $600. Bang. Yeah, let's recycle the tradables first. See if we can hit some. Klosterman. Boom. G'day from Australia. EA making daily upgrades 5 times a day is a blessing. Might have been mentioned already. Yeah, man. I missed it originally when it came out. It took me a little bit to see it, but yeah. It's going to make the daily grind even easier now. Alright. We're carved up, baby. Glycogen storages are at full capacity. Need to hydrate a little bit more. We're aware of an issue affecting stadium lighting within the Winter Wildcards tournament. Our team is actively investigating the situation. We'll provide an update when available. You mean there's nukes going off? The Ultras are going wild? Beautiful. Trading with my fodder now, guy. Can you tell me the priority? What rating fodder are we talking about? 85s into the provisions, winter provisions. 84s, 83s, 82s, 81s of like off leagues and stuff you can recycle into the daily 82 times 10s and the daily 85 times 87s. 86s and aboves into things like Dino. Winnie the Pooh is in the Epstein files. Uh-oh. Undolph. Is Dino really worth it? Depends on what you define as worth it. Like, our menu grind will give you essentially unlimited fodder if you keep it going. And your dupe storage is going to fill up. So, you're going to have to put fodder somewhere. I think a card like Dino in general, regardless of what kind of Dino it is, for me, makes sense to use it. But if you didn't want to put it into Dino, you could put it into any other player SBC that gives you tradable packs or a chance at something decent. I think eventually he'll be able to get evo'd, but from the people who already got him done, there's never a bad Dino. He's going to be insane regardless of what his stats look like. Complete R10 and 100 Winter Wildcard Crafting, 87 plus campaign pack, SBC storage full, transfers full, and still have 100 plus packs to open. What to do? I'd recycle your dupe storage, gold rares into the 85 plus daily player picks if you haven't done that already. If you have gold rares that are Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, Serie A, League One, Eredivisie, those sort of things, you can put those into League SBCs to clear that a little bit more. You can do some crafting upgrades to clear that a little bit more. Get your dupe storage a little bit more empty that way. Do your 85 to 87s if you got some 82s to 84 rateds in there. Don't know what to do. Woke up 17, drunk text you telling me. Dude, they couldn't get a picture of him without a black eye? Roberto looks like he got mugged, bro. What happened? Jensen! Jensen Seal. Absolute baller. It's going to suck if they make his loan into a permanent. Carrick, what's up, buddy? Yo. Been doing your grind. It's amazing. I had nearly 500 packs. Now it's unreal. No, thank you. No problem, buddy. Glad it's working, man. What, are you doing kind of a little bit of everything? You doing more mix? You doing more premium? What you kind of currently working on? Yeah, we'll be on Pale Tools a lot more tomorrow, spamming the premium. Because we got a ton of stuff we can do the premium with. I haven't even touched the untradeable cards yet, too. We have so many tradable packs left as well. We have so many things to still recycle. Doing mixed because I haven't Pro League on Liga NOS, but I have 1.9 mil. Nice. D. Should I just use League SBC cards into Winter Crafting Upgrade? Depends your situation. I did it because I had hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds in my club, and we could get close to 100 crafting upgrades using like all leagues and off leagues that were untradeable, while also using my like 3-player gold common packs. If you making crafting upgrades right now is not necessarily needed, and you don't really have many packs saved, or you don't have much going on, and it's going to get you basically to 0, probably not worth it. But if you have a bunch of packs saved, you have some leftover things like daily golds, 3-player packs, and you can fill back up, yeah, I would personally prefer that to just easily get your mind off it, get to the 100, get the objectives for it, and then kind of move on from there. Think I'm low on gold rare for the premium leagues. Yeah, that's where the mix grind and the crafting upgrades will really help you if you're low. Also, too, though, especially if you're recycling well with the mix and other things, you'll be generating so many coins from the 2 tradable packs in the premium. Don't be afraid to use your dupe storage 83 and 84 Prem La Liga cards to help hit the rating, along with buying a few if needed. That's going to help you continue that non-stop while using some lower rated cards. So what, 84s are like 900 coins? That's like nothing. It'll super help you get that rated. As you see here, we're just getting endless Pro League and League of Portugal cards too, tradable. And we'll get them untradeable when we open the other packs, but it's a good to do the premium, buying every NOS league, being rare. You probably ask yourself the question, why are you buying each one? How many runs are you at? How far into it are you? That'd be a better indicator than if you should buy them. If it's like to do one more run because you have so much other ones to do, go for it. If it's because you want to do another 10 premiums a day and you're not touching the mix, probably not worth it. Because remember, not only is the mix infinitely cheaper, you'll get a lot of the cards you're going to buy off the market anyways in these packs, tradable and untradeable. So not only are you making the premium through the mix, you're making crafting upgrades, and you're getting a lot of the premium cards you'd be buying out over and over and over again. that make sense? Pull the tradable Cruyff, BB, from Prime Electrum. Let's go. 700K, baby. What was your reaction when you saw that? Roughly how much hours does it take you to do 25 mix? When I'm doing it on my phone, it takes at least 3 hours. If I'm doing it on Pale Tools on my computer, and I'm only doing that, and I'm doing nothing else, and I can switch back and forth between console for mass spinning as well, I could probably get 25 runs completed in maybe a little more than an hour. Really depends if I'm hitting an SBC band. It really depends on what I'm getting low on. Really depends if I get bid bans, buy now bans. Those are the things that really slow you down. But if I have an empty transfer list and I can put like 100 items on there and then my transfer targets, 50 items there, it flies a lot quicker. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of phone Pale Tools. I gotta tell you the truth. I usually do BPM on my phone if I'm gonna do it. Buying out on there, you don't get to see the gold card, or you don't get to see the grayed out cards as easy. You have to click in and out each time. And the filters seem glitched as well. Apparently soft bands are back. They've never gone away. They've been here. If you're referring to last year with the end of the year exchanges, then like temporarily removing them, I think they've been here since the start of the game. But I could be wrong. How many runs should I do for the mixed league though? More than you did the day before. If you never done the mix before, do 1 run. Turn 1 into 2, turn 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 15. Work your way up would be my advice. And once you do that, you'll kind of notice that the thing that stops you is not coins, not fodder, not recyclability. It just truly comes down to time. Wonder why they bring them back. It's more of a probably not necessarily a bot thing, but they don't want you to go too fast in general. If you're very efficient at not spending money on the game, they're going to try to nerf you in some way. Look, we're just opening up one of the packs, and we consistently get Pro League and League of Portugal cards, which we could either use and save, or in my case, we have a lot of them already, so it's just pure coins. Montiel. Also, pro tip, a lot of League 1 and Eredivisie cards, you can win high-end silvers for 150 during the day. And a lot of them sell for 250 plus in the evening when supply gets limited, because a lot of people buy out the silvers as like the last thing for what they don't have in golds. So if you're stockpiling in your club on a day-to-day basis, not only can you usually easily flip them for 200 plus during the day anyways, just having them, they kind of automatically go up as people get off. So I'm going to order a laptop for Pale Tools. Should make it much quicker. Any other thing you're doing that for, I would say, is it really worth the investment? But with how much I grind on it, that would pay for itself for sure. That'd be a very good thing to invest in. Would you open daily gold packs now? I'd open them whenever you need cards for League SBCs or upgrades. Will it be used for other things? Be used for other things, mainly PL tools. It's having multiple uses, yeah. League SBC cards, cool. Might even be able to list those for 300. Klassen. Poku, cold. The Pokus are all ballers, man. Alright. We still have 40 of these. Okay, so my club is basically full. I have another bonus 75 tradable small prime silver player pack, so I'll fill my club with more silvers when needed. So we'll start stockpiling those a little bit more. We'll have 40 election player packs to open, 39 premium mixed player packs. We'll have more premium League SBC runs that I'll be making off stream as well. We have 5 winter provisions still. We haven't even touched my 130 gold upgrades. We have max 79 rare players packs. In all this, we're going to have more coins than what I started with. I have probably another 100k of stuff I put in my club today alone that we still have to sell. We are getting to the point where this is going to get ridiculously hard to ever run out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and experiment for you guys. So I'll be live Saturday after the Sunderland game. We'll probably be live around new content time. I'm going to try and experiment. I'm not going to touch the premium yet. I'm going to save the premium for on stream tomorrow. For when we're on Pale Tools. Because that's when we'll do Pale Tools tutorial. That's when we'll record. And we'll see how many premium runs I can do a day. In the meantime, I'm going to continue buying out mixed leagues and spamming these, okay? I'm going to then, off of this... what should we do off of this? Should I continue to open these packs? I don't know, man. We got so much to do. Long story short, we're going to be spamming tomorrow. We'll make more crafting upgrades. I could probably clear a ton of what's in our club right now. Can I make more provisions? Do we have dupes? How insane this grind is, I think it might be the year where people will save the most packs for Team of the Year. I think so too. So, we have more provisions packs. I'm going to have to off-stream do stuff. The question becomes, what do you guys want to walk into the stream with me doing? Would you guys rather have me... Actually, no, that one works better. So, off-stream, I'm going to start spamming not only making the mixed, we're going to open the mixed off-stream. At least some of this stuff. And then what we're going to do is be ready to do a bunch of premium runs. But then we can sit there and spam the premium runs and we're not wasting time. Also, what we can do in that process is off stream, I can start buying out a bunch of things we might be running low on and get ready to have in bulk. Are you always selling players in tradables or reusing SBC? It really depends. If it's a league SBC card, mainly the bronzes and silvers, if those are tradable, I'll recycle usually. But if it's a gold, what I'm going to do off stream right now with complete transparency is I'm going to try to fill my transfer lists with as many gold rares tradable as I can while I'm at the gym and just have these constantly sell. So like, I'll show you what that looks like right now actually before we go. I'll relist this later, but I'll go in. I think that was 900 actually. I'll keep the Prem La Liga ones. I'll keep the League SBC ones, actually. I think that might be smart. Other gold rares will list. I could sell those, but I think it's going to be more beneficial to help us recycle, whether it's tradable or untradeable. You can kind of make your own decision at that point, what works best for you. But this is where we're going to really make even more coins back. Because now gold rares and gold commons are consistently selling better. So the coins we save in these from quick selling also allows us to now, with the existing grind, if you think of, on average, each card we're probably missing out on 50 to 100 coins of gold rares and gold commons that we're quick selling. Think about that 6 cards per pack, 12 cards per pack. That added up over time. That difference will allow us to do things like go in and buy a bunch of silver Eredivisie so they're already ready to go. Or if we need to stock more Pro League or Portuguese League, if needed, they could be ready to go. Now, in reality, do I need these gold rares tradable for League SBCs? Probably not. I have so many other gold rare untradable stuff. It'd probably make logical sense for me to sell a ton of these. But for the sake of grinding, my main goal is pack save for Team of the Year. Anything that gets me help closer to that goal without running out of coins makes sense to me. So we'll pop those up. Same thing with these gold commons. Like I could list those for 400 and get a sale, but I think just recycling these back into League SBCs would be the better move. But the off league ones, we'll pop those in. But if you're running low on coins, those would be the things where it's like, hey, I'm noticing I'm going down. What can I transition a little bit to make run more smoothly? That'd be one of the things I'd look at. You should compare price before listing any card because it might be an SBC solution or an exchange card of sorts. I've been burned a few times by doing what I'm doing right now, but I'm just kind of trying to list these quickly. Also, if you have a Saudi League and Romanian League as your top leagues and you're doing that in Pale Tools, you're probably never submitting gold commons and gold rares from those leagues, and they can't be used in the mixed. Also, too, things like this. There's some that are glitched for their price range when it was initially put in. You could actually list that for 200 and sell. So you want to make sure you don't list those too low. But what I was saying is, I'll usually now by hand go in and do like these Saudi. Look at all the ones I already sold, man. Jeez. So I can list more cards now. Yeah, that's what kind of off-stream grinding looks like. Yeah, we'll be live around new content, guys. If you did enjoy, smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. Take it easy. Have a good night, guys. God bless. Appreciate you chilling for almost 4 hours. Peace.